up on my phone.
You are
Hello.
live. It says so. The
It's that
StreamYard
weird
says so.
It's a weird beginning.
But are we on the tube? I don't know.
No, I got to pull it up here.
Yes, we are. Hello. Hello, you guys.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Holy cow.
Happy
Hang on.
Thursday. Who is over winter? Raise your hand.
I'm giving you both hands, Amy. I'm voting for 2.
Well, we were supposed to get like 11 inches of snow overnight and through the day today. We did not get 11 inches of snow, which I'm fine with. We did get over 6, so I still had to go out and shovel today. So yeah, I'm feeling it. I am feeling it today. Yeah.
I mean, it's a business killer because even if we don't get what they're calling for, the fact that it's even being discussed, folks aren't going to come out to the antique malls.
All the schools like called off yesterday, like in preparation for today. Yeah. Businesses closed, the colleges closed, like they shut it down.
Yeah. So I'm done.
And Debbie, I'm happy to send you some snow. I just don't know. I don't know if it'll make it to Texas, but I can send you some if you want.
Oh, Debbie, I'll try to put it in a box or a bag and send it to you.
I think it'll just be a wet box. I don't think the snow is going to hit. I really don't.
It might be. Oh my goodness.
Well, hello everybody. Happy pre-Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow.
Would this be Valentine's Day Eve then? Yeah. Valentine's Day Eve. Yeah. No, it's the eve of the Valentine's.
The eve of Valentine's Day. Yes. So Cupid's going to come tonight with his arrows ready.
Okay.
I think one eye open. I think you have to put cookies and milk out like you do for Santa. I don't know what you put out for Cupid.
I don't know. You put out chocolate,
cherries. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe chocolates. Maybe chocolates and Diet Coke. Chocolates and Diet Coke.
That's an interesting combination. Okay.
Definitely.
We're going to roll with that.
That's what Cupid
who is in the chat? First person I see is Mr. William. Hello, sir.
How are you, Willie, in the house?
The number 2 spot goes to Miss Lisa Shields. Hello, Lisa. And number 3 tonight is Miss Terry. Hi, Terry.
Hello, Terry.
Good to see you. And Nikki Moss.
Hello. Good to see you, Nikki.
Did you guys get slammed with snow in Iowa? I bet you did. I know Wisconsin did, so I'm sure Iowa did as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There is Audrey. Hi, Audrey.
Hello,
good to see you tonight. There is Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Good to see you, Tracy.
There is Found Treasures by Jean. Hello, Jean. Good to see you tonight. And there's Beth. Hi, Beth.
Hello, Beth. Good to see you.
There is Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Welcome.
Hi, Sandy.
In. And Linda D has joined us tonight. Hi, Linda. And Karen, of course, is going to be our bid ender this evening. Thank you so much, Karen, for helping us out, as always. Kim, it has the last basketball game is tonight. So Fingers crossed that they win their game tonight. So Kim might pop in later on tonight, but she won't be here right at the start. Who else am I seeing? Miss Gutierrez here. Hello, Debbie. And there is Tina. Hello, Tina. Look at the cute little pupper dog in the sweater. Love it.
I think she changed her avatar.
She did change her
new one.
You're right. Dusty Moose. Hello.
Oh, Dusty.
Hello. Sharon is here. Thank you for joining us, Sharon. And Joe is also in the chat. Hi, Joe.
Good to see you, Joe.
There is Jason's mom.
Hello, Mom. Hope you're feeling better. She got a touch of a sinus infection.
Oh, gosh. Yes, I've heard that is making the rounds.
Yeah.
There is my mom. There's Mama Pam.
Hello, Mama Pam.
Going. Lots of repeat names. I'm feeling in a sing-songy mood tonight, so I'm going to apologize for that in advance. So
that's all right.
There is Andrea. Welcome,
Andrea.
Thanks for joining us tonight. There's Spark Joy in Life. Hello. There is Carol Glowy Girl. Hi, Carol. Good to see you tonight.
Carol. Good to see you guys.
Joining us. I am seeing Susan Williams. Welcome in. And Robin C. Good to see you. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Welcome, Robin.
Hello, Robin.
And Heather. I know it's got to be like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning where you are. So welcome, Heather. Thanks for joining us tonight. Critter Girl is here. And there is Janine. Hello,
Janine.
And Lisa has joined us, 88 in Florida.
Oh, send some of that up this way. Could you put that in a box, Lisa, and mail it up north?
We can just mail the weather to each other.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be really nice.
Buttermilk and Cream is here.
Hello. Good to see you.
And Carrie is here. Hello, Carrie. Welcome, welcome. There's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Chris, good to see you.
Lori Baxter is here. Hi, Lori. All right. Oh, Sharon, you got 9 inches. So Detroit must have got a little bit more snow than we did here in the middle of the state. But we got lake effect snow all day here today. So we actually probably have a little bit more. KB is here. Hello, KB.
And I think your system that you had is coming our way for the.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to get it overnight and into tomorrow. Yeah. Miss Whittle One, welcome. Good to see you. And Kim Willis is back. Hi, Kim. Dee. Hello, Dee.
Hello, Steele.
We have not been graced with your presence in a long time. Good to see you tonight.
See you.
Thanks for being here. Lisa Shields, did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did, but hello, Lisa. Welcome in. Wendy is here. Lots of great names in the chat tonight. John has joined us. Hi, John.
Hello,
also, it's been a little while. Miss Farrar, hello, Shannon.
Hello, Shannon.
Is here tonight. And Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. I'm trying to not skip anybody. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do this quick. Dawn is here. Hello, Dawn. There's Pat. Hello, Pat. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Happy Valentine's Day. Good to see you guys.
Okay, I'm looking. Jasmine is here. Hello, Jasmine.
Hello, Jasmine.
Oh, she got the Rumple Squeak in the mail.
Okay. All right. Congrats. I hope you enjoy. Oh, he was happy to go to his forever home. So he was very happy.
Bulky the Mule. Hello, Melanie. Good to see you. I might be caught up in the chat. I think so. I think I'm all the way to the bottom. And if I missed you, I apologize. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here on a Thursday. If you're not familiar, welcome to Fantastic Finds. We are here every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Jason and I love to curate the best vintage and antiques, and sometimes sneak some handmaids in there that we can find for every week. So we have fun curating, especially for you guys. So we have some fun stuff tonight. Kind of like we're in between holidays, so we don't really have holiday stuff quite yet. I think it's a little early to break out the Easter stuff. I think probably in a couple weeks we might have a little St. Patty's Day stuff, but we just have kind of general stuff tonight. So I guess we will talk about quickly how the sale is going to work tonight in case we have any new friends in the Lurkers Lounge this evening or anyone that hasn't attended a live sale here on YouTube. Pretty straightforward, so we'll just briefly talk about that. We will talk about when we'll be doing our invoicing. We both have some special things coming up on Sunday that we're going to talk about as well. And after our sale, as always, we do have community share. I do have some amazing Christmas photos from Miss Jacqueline Vaquero tonight. And Jason, I don't think has seen these. So they're pretty good. So we'll save those till community share. But welcome in. So first off, you want to make sure you're in live chat, all messages, and not in top chat. So live chat is where you want to be. If you're in top chat, sometimes it will toggle back and forth. So just check and make sure you're in live chat. If you're in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments. You might miss something down in the chat. So always make sure you're in live chat, all messages. If you do plan to bid on anything tonight, we recommend that you do so on a mobile device. So a phone or a tablet are going to be a little bit faster options for you versus the computer. But you want to make sure that you refresh throughout the sale tonight. There's always a lag here on YouTube. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. But the best tool that we have found to combat the lag is the playback speed. So if you, doesn't matter what device you're watching on, you can find the playback speed. Either you can tap the screen on the mobile devices above Jason's head. You can find a gear wheel icon. If you hit playback speed and 2 times, if you're lagging behind at all, we're going to sound funny until you're caught up with us live. All right. So do that as often as possible. You can exit out of YouTube completely to refresh. But that is the easiest and fastest option that we have found. If you're watching on the computer, it's the lower right-hand corner. Okay, so just look for that little gear wheel icon, and that's where you can find it. Especially if you plan to bid on anything, do that gear wheel icon, playback speed before you put in your bid. I know it's been pretty bad. Pretty bad as of lately. And we always experience it here. I wish we could get rid of it, and that would make things so much simpler, but unfortunately we cannot. So we will be doing all offer ups this evening. So that will be the auction style. We'll give you a starting price for the item. I will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on the item, we do recommend that you put your bids in early so you don't get caught in that lag. So if you're interested, put in a bid. And if we see bids come in, we'll count it down right away. All right, so we'll show you the item. As bids come in, I will also pin those up here on the screen. We will be doing 20-second countdowns tonight to give you the most fair chance to get those bids in there before the official bid end of Karen G. All right, so you are looking for the daisy icon here. Karen will be doing our bid ending this evening. So 20-second countdowns. The highest bid that we see come in before Karen's bid end will be the winner. We also do, just in case here on my channel, if you don't want to use just in case, you don't have to, but it is available for those that do want to use it. All that we ask to utilize the just in case is that you're an active bidder. So that means you've put in at least one straight bid on the item that we are showing. Then you're welcome to utilize the just in case during the countdown only. So what the just in case is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item with the letters JIC. You type that into the chat during the countdown. And if your just in case bid is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. So say the item is at $20, but you're willing to pay up to $50 for that item. During the countdown, if you put in your straight bid, and you can put in JIC 50, that will be your just in case bid, okay? If there are multiple just in case bids put into the chat during the countdown, keep in mind that those do turn into regular bids, okay? So very important, right now we do have our emails up here on the screen. You can also find them down in the description of the video. And while you're down there, go subscribe to my buddy Jason.
Please. Please.
Please go give him a subscribe over
you.
on the channel. But I've also pinned our emails in a comment at the top of the chat, and my lovely mod squad puts them into the chat throughout the sale as well. Very important if you're a brand new buyer to either Jason or I, or maybe it's been a while, we do need some information from you emailed to us. So here is what we need. We need an email. You can either send us a joint email, we don't mind that, or you can send us individually, that's totally fine. We need your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. Jason and I only do our invoicing in PayPal, but if you don't have a PayPal account, you can still shop with us. Just let us know when you send all that information that you want to check out as a guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and then you can check out, do a guest checkout with any debit, credit, Venmo, Apple Pay, or PayPal. Okay. And keep in mind, when we do send our invoices out, payment is due within 24 to 48 hours of us sending that invoice out. All right. So keep that in mind. And as far as shipping goes, shipping is not included in any winning bid price. So that is additional to anything. But Jason and I do use Pirate Ship to get discounted shipping rates to pass that savings on directly to you guys, which is much, much cheaper than the retail rates that you would pay at the post office. All right. And we do have discounted shipping to Canada and Australia as well. Way, way cheaper than going directly through the post office. I can tell you that. So the shipping is calculated from your zip code, which is why we need your full shipping address and your weight of your package and your size of your package. That is how we calculate for your shipping charge. And that is why we need your full shipping address. And Jason will talk about that last point there, and then we'll talk about when we are doing our invoicing this week.
If you purchase from me tonight and you want to not pay shipping and you're in my area and you want to pick it up at the shop, feel free to send us an email, let us know, and we will invoice you for the item without shipping. Once the invoice is paid, then we'll communicate in the email on when you want to pick up your item. And my shop is in Ephrata. I'm right outside of Philadelphia. I'm out about an hour and a half west of Philly. I'm near Adamstown, Pennsylvania, known as Antiques Capital, US of A. In Pennsylvania, at least. It's the Antiques Capital here in Pennsylvania.
As far as invoicing and packing for me, I ship from Michigan, and I will be doing my invoicing on Saturday this week. So you'll definitely get an email from me when your invoice has been sent on Saturday at some point. I am going to an antique show, and then it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. So that's why I'm doing mine on Saturday. Also, this week, I have a special sale on Virtual Antique Marketplace on Sunday this week at 3 p.m. Eastern over on Virtual Antique Marketplace. Here's a little sneaky peek. This is not everything. These are all preloaded. There's some things, other things that aren't pictured here that are preloaded, open for pre-bids. If you want to go check that out, I will be adding some more things over there as we get up to Sunday as well. So if you'd like to come over there, I would love to have you join me. And then Jason's going to talk about his shipping and his special event on Sunday.
Very springy, Amy. It's a very, very warm looking
flowers. I was channeling snow melting.
I like it. All right. So I ship out of Pennsylvania, like I said. I do all of my packaging, and then Tina does all the invoicing. We do that on Saturday. So you'll receive something from me. Tina's working at the shop, so I'll do the shipping until she gets in. It'll be probably the latter part of the evening, the early evening, maybe 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you don't receive something from us, don't hesitate to email us, but it'll probably be closer to the 8 o'clock hour. So if you don't get anything by Sunday morning, definitely reach out to us. We are doing a shop with me this Sunday. So we should have done one around Christmas, but this is our big February fling in Adamstown. So the booths and all of the shops, including mine, are really stocked up. The dealers are running some really great sales, so come on in town. But Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing our first shop with me of 2025. So I am asking you guys, if there's anything in particular that you're interested in, I'm going to drop a promo tomorrow in my community tabs, because you can't comment on the video because Tina's going to make it go live tonight or tomorrow. If you comment within 24 hours, StreamYard deletes it. Yeah. So what I need you guys to do, if you're looking for specific things, when I post in my community tabs here on YouTube or a static post on YouTube, in the comment section, put a brief description of what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for Easter, if you're looking for salt and pepper shakers, if you're looking for Nancy Ann dolls, I don't know. If you're looking for anything, Barbies, anything, that will help me. I will be going to Mother Tucker's Sunday afternoon. So around 5 o'clock, I will start going around the shop and making notes. So when we go live at 7, then I can start in those areas where you guys and what you want to see. So you'll get a chance to shop virtually at Mother Tucker's this Sunday, the 16th at 7 p.m. on my channel, Mother Tucker's Antiques. Thank you, Amy.
That's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's been a while.
I'll be sweating. They make me run around.
I can't wait to see what Nancy has in her booth.
Nancy's got some good stuff. If you guys are looking for dolls, books, Nancy, I stocked. I know a couple other folks. I know.
Yeah, we get to see Garden Guy Bill's booth too.
Yes, and he stocked not too long ago too. So yes, and you also get to see Sandra D's section. I know you guys know Sandra D.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot she moved in there. Yeah.
So we'll be able to show you her section, Echo Valley, and every other dealer. But just make sure you guys, if there's anything specifically you're looking for, make sure you leave it in the comment here on YouTube in my community section. And also then when I do the static post over on Instagram, which will probably be tomorrow, Saturday, feel free to leave comments there too, okay?
All right. Are we ready to get started then?
Let's do it, Miss Amy. Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll. All right. Okay. I'm going to get the... Ooh, that's the wrong screen. Sorry.
Don't do it. I didn't put on enough makeup.
Yeah. We don't need to show everybody our nose hairs first thing today. Okay. My first round tonight is going to start at $10. And I haven't done one of these in a while. one of my little brooch and hanky pairings. I do have some Kewpie items tonight. So I know I probably had enough Kewpie stuff to do a whole Kewpie sale, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and mix the stuff in. But you're going to get this little floral hanky. I loved the colors in it. Basically, all the colors that are in the hanky are in the Kewpie. So that's why I thought that they paired well together. So it is a metal brooch. It does have like the gold detailing on there. Actually, this particular Kewpie's name is Wags the Kewpie, because it has the little flag there in the center. You can see the little blue wings, and that's why I like the little blue on here, and then the red and the white. So really nice hanky. There's no holes or stains or anything on it. And the little brooch here does have the safety clasp. It does have a safety clasp there on the back. I know these Kewpie pins, there's different varieties of them that have like the tack pin back and everything like that. I do have a few of those myself, but really nice condition. The brooch is 1.5 inches. All right, so it's just a little guy. It definitely could fit on like a lapel or something like that, or on a jacket pocket, just a small little size. All right, so I see Nikki Moss is in at 10. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 11 or more. I am going to count it down, and we'll see how bad the lag is together. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Janine's asking if we have any Inesco Sweet Shop figurines at Mother Tucker's. And William told her the secret, that if there's any available, they're in Tina's collection.
Yeah, this is true. All right, Nikki, I saw you just in case, but you didn't need it. It is coming to you. Thank you so much.
But Janine, I will keep you in mind. If any do show up at the shop, I will message you, because that's something that I'll definitely notice.
I know where one is, but it's been there for about like 8 years, and it's really expensive. So
yeah, that's no joke.
I just look at it and say hello to it, basically.
That's a heavy collectible. But I will let you know, Janine, if we come across any that are for sale. $15, Amy, $15. And I haven't had one of these style in a while. So it does have some crazing. There's a little chip on the paint, but I have one of these little whistle for your milk mugs. It's a little child's mug, and heading into spring, I thought this would be really, really cute to add to your maybe whistle for milk mug collections, or if you guys are into maybe some spring birds. But there is some crazing there. You can see it right there where some of the green is for the grass. There is a little crazing on the inside. So I believe a child did drink out of this at one point. There is a little chip to the paint right here, but you can see that it did not go all the way through. So there's not a chip in the ceramic. It just looks like there's a little chip there. And I'm really nitpicking. Maybe back here there's a rough spot on the tail. Let's see if we can get it to focus here. These mugs are really, really fun. There's a little white spot right there. So these little mugs are fun. You can actually blow in the tail of the bird and it will whistle. You know, they made a couple different style animals, and these are really, really fun and super collectible. This is made by a company called Ross Productions. This is the first time I've had one by Ross Productions, and you can see.
I've never even seen that stamping.
I know, it was new to me too. But I have had a Bluebird mug with the same exact faces on. I think I was channeling this week. I think I was channeling my Disney feel, maybe Small World and blues. That's kind of where I was going with things. So again, these are very collectible. You don't find these too often that don't have like major, major damage to them. So I love the music notes on the front. And then, of course, down here it says, whistle for your milk. These were meant for children. This is actually just, it is glazed over. So that little pop right there is into manufacturing. These were definitely crudely made. So it measures about 3.5 inches tall. So it's about 3.5 inches this way. And then at the widest point, it comes in at about 4.5 inches tall. So they do, like I said, I've had a blue one before. They do come in different colors. But here is your pink version. And they are very detailed. You can see where they did green on the feathers for the wings and there on the tail feather. I love the big round eyes and then the closed kind of eyes over here. Very 1930s to the 50s kind of animated, and then the music notes. And a lot of this is still very, very vibrant, and it's in very, very good condition. But just note that there was some crazing because I think someone did drink their milk out of it at one time. So Robin, thank you for the 15. We're looking for 16 or more. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Robin's in at 15, looking for 16. And again, in very good condition, just that little paint pop right there in the top. I think there's a little spot here on the tail. It's very hard to show. And then the crazing, but overall, very good. Thank you so much, Robin. Congratulations. And thank you for the bid end, Miss Karen. Congratulations.
There are so many different variations.
There is.
Just that one.
Yes.
And then you got the ones with the little deer on them and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different ones of those. Okay. These were cool. These I found on my Iowa trip a few weeks ago. And I had not seen these particular ones before. But they're plasticine cards, so you know I had to get them. So I don't see these. These were part of that sugar and spice set, but there's some in here that I had not seen before. So I think it's a mixture of different ones that are in here. But these, if you remember, I had some of them in the summertime. I think William got them actually. And then I had some Christmas ones, but these are more general greetings. All right. There are 8 total. All right. There's 8 total cards. I don't have a box. All right. But I do have envelopes. Okay. I do have all the little envelopes. So I'm going to show you each one. So plasticine. So it is this kind of thicker plastic, which has some white inking. Some of them have colored inking, but they have the little greeting card here in the center. And all of these are unused. And then there's part of the card that folds down to reveal the little greeting. So this one says, "This wish is meant to last. Happy birthday." It's a little fan there. And it says "like lavender and old lace" on that one. So the second one is a get well card. And it has the little lily here, the little pond lily. And that one opens up. Says, "Do I hope you're in the pink awful soon? Well, what do you think?" And this one can also open, so you could write a little note in there. These are all in excellent condition too. I just don't see these. I really don't. A shower of get well wishes. This one is super cute.
Oh yeah.
Oh, little babies. Maybe they're little pixies because they have wings.
Oh, they're cute.
And then this one has 2 little, or maybe it just one. Yeah, just one little spot that opens up. And then it reveals the greeting here as you open it up on the back side. They're all different. Each one of them is different. I see Debbie is in. Thank you so much. This one just loaded with good wishes. And it has the little train, and that the train car opens. It says, "For the happiest birthday ever." The little train station.
So cute. And you know,
I'm just an ephemera weirdo, so I love stuff like this.
I have found if they're not stored properly, especially when I find them, they separate.
Yeah, they do. They separate and the plastic warps.
Yep.
There's a little birthday, happy birthday, and many more. With the little pansies. We've got a get well soon. That one opens up. And then this one for your anniversary. Oh, that's cool. It has like a little bookmark that goes down the center of the book. That one's cool. And hope you're better, get well soon for this one here. And that one opens up like that with all the little goodwill wishes. All right, so there's all 8 of them. They do all have envelopes to come with as well. I love these. I think they would be fun to pop into a flower frog. They definitely would stand up because of that thicker plastic. All right, I'm going to count these down. This Debbie is in at 16, so we're looking for 17 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see you, Wendy. Thank you so much. And hello, Beth. Good to see you. Beth. And I forgot to say hello to Nan. Nan was in the chat too.
Nan did pop. She's like, I'm going to go burn lucite candles now. Amy didn't say hello to me.
Priorities. Burn the candles. Yes. Okay. There is a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Wendy had the high bid at 17. Miss Debbie had a just in case. So Debbie, they are yours for 18. Thank you so much.
$20 choice, Amy. But before I get into what I have to sell, something didn't feel right tonight. And it dawned on me, we didn't say hello to Gavin. So I am a snapping fool.
How did I miss Gavin in the chat?
He wasn't in there when you were saying hello. So I'm just going to take a moment and say hello to my man. He is the music man of YouTube, Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Please make sure you're following him. He's going to start doing the Valentine dedications, I think, tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gavin, but if you guys messaged him for Valentine's Day dedications, they should start tomorrow. So make sure you're subscribed to his channel here on YouTube. Follow him over on Instagram. He plays music. It's on vinyl, on a turntable, and he takes requests. So, Gavin, it's good to see you. And Miss Tippy Winks, it's good to see you. And Beth, thank you again for having us over on Sunday. It was a blast. So, $20 choice, and I have choice on some World's Fair salt and pepper shakers, okay? These are some of my favorite shakers, these kids here, and then I have the Unisphere, okay? So they are from the 63 to about 65 World's Fair, and you can have choice at $20. They are salt and pepper shakers. They are in very, very good condition, and they are very collectible. So I'll show them to you one at a time. The first choice is from probably the 62, 63 World's Fair. It was all the same, but they did date the thing. So these are the two little kiddos that were the little mascots of the 1960s New York World's Fair. And here is the little boy. These measure about 3.5 inches tall. They're in overall good condition. I do believe that residue on the back is the original price tag. So I didn't clean it too hard. I didn't want to take any of the paint off, but I'm sure you could lightly clean that off. But I do believe that's the original price tag on him. So you get him. He is your little salt right there. And then if I hold it up here, you will see where they are marked New York World's Fair. And on the underside of one of them, yes, this one says that it's copyrighted 1963. So these would be like your 62, 63 World's Fair. And these are really fun to put in with your World's Fair collection, or they're super fun to put into like mid-century because of the color scheme. And they're also fun just to mix in with maybe your summer displays. I like to use these in my summer displays. So that one is your pepper. This one is your little gal. There are no chips or cracks. They're supposed to have orange hair because the colors for the New York World's Fair were this blue and this orange. So you'll get her. And again, these are salt and pepper shakers. So that's your first set to choose at 20. And these are very collectible. And these are the Unisphere. These are marked 64, 65 World's Fair. So we have a pepper and we have a salt. If you guys are like into those space bottles, these are fun to mix with. And if you collect globes, these are fun to mix with them as well. So these actually have their little original copyright sticker on the bottom if it wants to focus. They actually started copyrighting some of the World's Fair stuff in 61, and they are in very, very good condition. So this spear is still up there in New York. You could still go see it, but this was the kind of the sight to see in the World's Fair back in the 1960s. So these are your 64, 65. Again, it ran for a couple years. Some folks call it the 64, 65 World's Fair. Some folks call it the 62, 63. But these were probably offered throughout the whole entire time. So that one is your salt. Thank you, Tracy. I see your 20. These are your pepper. And then it has the stamp for all rights reserved because they didn't want anyone to copy any of it. So it is in almost a cobalt kind of blue throughout. It's not, it might read gray on your screen, but this is a darker blue and that's a lighter blue. So no chips or cracks to either set. The spears here, they measure about 2 3/4 inches tall. So that'll be your second choice. So we're going to make it easy. We'll call it kids or globes. So here they are, salt and pepper shakers. I think they look fun together. So if you're going to do a World's Fair, you can kind of mix and match. I know it's kitschier when they're not the same size, when the kids are taller. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on them. Just remember, the kids do have some original price tag residue on the back, okay? So 21 or more, let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Nikki Moss is in at 21. Thank you so much, Nikki. Tracy has a just in case of 23. They are both in very good condition. They do have some price tag residue, which I think are their original stickers. There's our bid end. So for 22, with the just in case, Tracy, you get first choice. And then Nikki, you'll have backup. Tracy, let me know, did you want kids or globe? Again, you can take both. Being a native New Yorker, they're both kind of iconic. And then Nikki, you'll have backup on whatever is left. So it'll just be globe if my camera wants to focus. And again, they both do say World's Fair. So kids or globe. And that was for $22. Both, please, unless Nikki wants the Unispheres. Nikki, did you want the Unispheres? If you did, say yes. If not, then they're both going to go live with Tracy. And I can work that out in the comments, Amy. I'll just wait to see if, Nikki, if you wanted them, then you could have them at your bid of 21. If you pass, then they'll go to Tracy. And I'll just watch. But Tracy, you definitely got the kids. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Okay, we had some barking going on, so I muted for a second there. All right. This next item is going to start at $16. I
You're yours, Nikki.
Knowing that it did have a little bit of issue to it, but it was so cute. I couldn't leave it behind. It is a calendar and a notepad, and it has the cutest little fluffy white pupper dogs under an umbrella. And here's what's going on. There was some deep bending going on. I did not do this. This is how I bought it, with some tape to kind of stabilize it so it didn't rip all the way. And you can kind of see the worst part of it, like right in here. All right. And then down here is where it started to, so whoever had it previously did tape it just for some stabilization, but it was so cute. I've never seen a calendar like this. Not with cute animals. Usually it's, I don't know, like scenes, like outdoor scenes or something like that. I have seen them like that. But I've never seen cute little critters. All right. And it does have a little metal grommet here up at the top where you could hang it on the wall. I have added the pencil, truth be told. The original pencil was missing. It is a Whitman Publishing. It is marked on the top there. So I don't know why I happen to have a red pencil laying around, but, you know, it matched. So it says 1942 here. All right. It does have the calendar on the inside. As far as I know, all the pages are in there. And then it also has a little notepad here at the bottom. So the calendar is on top of it. But then this, you can see it does have a little notepad that just has plain paper on the inside. Looks like maybe a few of the sheets had been used out of there, but there's a good portion of it there for sure. And then the cute little doggies. I don't know what kind of dogs those are supposed to be, but they're cute. Measurement for it is 10.5 by 7.5. I couldn't leave it behind. It was just too darn cute. And be it Whitman Publishing, which, you know, a lot of my favorite books are Whitman Publishing, I had not ever seen them make these before. Jason, have you ever seen these?
No, and I was going to say it's very patriotic feeling too. So if you're looking for something to decorate with in your summer displays, this would look really, really good in the summer displays.
Well, like I said, it does have some tape going on here. on the backside, and it was just the beginning of some bending. So I'm not sure what originally happened to this. Maybe it just, got stored wrong. But I thought it still had a lot of life left in
It's
there.
like they have a little lemonade stand. It's like they got a little dog kibble
It does.
stand.
There's a little doggy bowl.
It's
I
so
don't know.
good. I love these dogs.
Oh, okay. So it looks like this is a table.
Yes, that's their
now with the little
tablecloth.
tablecloth.
Yep.
And they're sitting like
Yep.
they're out selling lemonade or something.
It's like they're selling kibble.
I see it. I got it.
Out by the overpass. I love it.
Look at Mr. Parmesan back there.
Oh, he's being a good boy.
I don't know what he's dreaming about, but we're gonna leave him alone.
He's a good boy.
Let's count this down. Critter Girl, thank you so much. We're in at 16. So we're looking for 17 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I did not, William. No.
He wore himself out.
He had a nice dinner, so maybe he just, I don't know. He got tired. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Critter Girl, it's coming to you. Thank you so much.
$10 choice, Amy, and I haven't had some glass figurines in a long time. So these are all cobalt, and they're made by different manufacturers. $10 choice. The first one you could choose from is I have a Pilgrim glass whale. It's in very good condition. It might read very, very dark, but if I hold it back, you'll see it is cobalt blue. So this is really fun. It's quality glass. And again, this one is made by Pilgrim glass. They made a lot of different glass animals. It measures about 4 inches this way, about 4 inches long. So this will be your first choice at $10, and I have 4 different ones for you to choose from. And again, it's reading black, but here, if we hold it up under the light, you'll see it is cobalt glass. So it is a nice, heavy size. And I guess that cobalt's going to be harder to make in the future. Some of the natural resources are limited. So I know some folks have been talking that cobalt glass new pieces are not going to be easily found. So, but this is probably from the 1960s. So $10. That one is the Pilgrim whale. Then I have this fun cobalt mouse, very kitschy. I'm not sure the manufacturer of this. This one had a sticker on the bottom, so I cleaned part of it off. This one has a rough polished bottom. So I'm just calling this one art glass, but this one does have pinched eyes in there, or when the glass was hot, they did indent the eyes a little bit. Then they did crimp out the mouth, and then they did pull out some of the ears. So this will be your second choice at $10. This one is art glass, and this one is a mouse. Also measures 10 inches tall, 10 inches tall. Now, he or they do not have a tail. I found a couple examples of this, so there's no tail missing whatsoever. So hopefully we got some glass lovers here, because it's been a hot minute since I've been able to offer up a piece of Blanco glass. So I have for $10, this is a frog. These are figurines. There you go. Now you can see the gorgeous blue. These are figurines or paperweights, whatever you want to use them for. And this is made by the Blanco Glass Company. So very collectible. It does not have a sticker anymore, but they do come in different colors. So there is great detail here. There you can see his eye.
I've seen a frog before.
Yeah, he's really, really fun. They made a couple different colors. If you find one of these in like the Amberina, it really, really fluoresces under black light, and it's really fun. So he is about 3.5 inches. He's the smallest little glass figurine out of all my choice ones. This one, I believe, is Pilgrim, and is 4 inches wide. It's this gorgeous blue swan. Again, I was channeling some of the blues. They're great to use this time of the year. It's just that kind of feeling into February before we start to get into the Easter thing. So usually these are prone to get chips on their beaks. There is no chip here. There is a little pinching and pulling here on the back tail feather. And just the way they pulled here and pinched in the middle, it kind of resembles the whale I showed you. So I'm pretty certain that this one was also made by Pilgrim as well. So Robin is in at 10. Thank you so much. We're looking for 11 or more. And I will go in reverse, and then we'll give you names for each one if you should win and claim. So this one, again, is made by Pilgrim. It measures about 4 inches wide. All these are blue into the cobalt family. This one we're going to call Swan. So this one we're going to call Swan. Shira, am I saying that right? Shira, I think I'm pronouncing your name right. Shira is in at 11. Tell me if I'm wrong. Shira is in at 11. This one we're going to call Frog. This one is made by Blanco, and no chips or cracks to any of these. So I do see circle 7 in at 12. So we're looking for 13. So this one we'll call Frog. This is the smallest one at 3.5. This one we're going to call Mouse. This one I believe is just art glass, but really, really heavily detailed. And this one measures about 4 inches tall. So we're in at 12 with circle 7. We're looking for 13 or more. And then I started with the whale, which was made by Pilgrim. And there you can see here on his back, on his tail, you can see the gorgeous blue, almost like a blue neck coming through. So the Pilgrim ones hinge very on the blue neck, very, very cobalt, very blue. So it was whale, mouse, frog, or swan. Let's do a countdown. We're looking for 13 or more, just in case for active bidders. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Shira is in at 13. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 14 or more. I thought it was an instant collection if somebody wanted more than one. I found 2 of them this week, and we had the other 2 sitting on a shelf. So I thought, heck, might as well do a hefty round. So there's the bid end. Karen G, thank you so much. Robin, your just in case came in after the bid end. So circle 7. Laura, let me know which one or ones did you want at 15. We have whale, mouse. The frog is Blanco. So the frog is definitely Blanco. And these 2, you have swan and you have whale. Those are both Pilgrim, which is the ancestor to Viking. And this one is art glass. So you got swan and whale. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Backup goes to Shira. Shira, at your bid of 13, did you want the frog, which is Blanco? And there is great detail on it. My lights are kind of dumbing out all the details. So you could have the frog, and the mouse is still available. And the mouse is art glass. I don't know who made it. There's speculation, but I don't know for sure. But God, you could get a whole bunch. Okay, you wanted the whale, no problems at all. And then I think it goes back to our opening bid.
Robin.
At Robin. So $10, Robin. We have the mouse remaining. We have the very collectible Blanco frog. So I'll watch the chat. Just let me know, do you want frog or mouse? And if you pass, we'll bring them back in a recap. Yeah, we're doing a recap, right, Amy?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. Yes.
If you don't want them, I'll bring them back for the recap. So I'll watch the chat. Thank you, guys.
Sounds good. All right. I do have a choice round as well. And my choice is going to start at $12. And I have 5. I can't believe this. I've only ever found a couple of these ever. I have 1 in my personal collection, but and I found all of these on my Iowa trip. I kept finding more, and then I find another one. And I found another one. Robin wants them both.
Thank you, Robin.
These are Ucagco. These are made by Ucagco. So they do. Some of them have foil stickers, some of them don't. But what I can tell you about these, I have 5 different ones tonight. They all have a little bit of crazing, no chipping, no repairs, just a little bit of crazing in the glaze. All right, but all overall good condition. And there are 2 different series of these particular girls. All right. And the easiest way to tell the series apart that I have found, they're all doing something, some different activity. They're all dressed a little different. There's a series that have shoes. All right. This one has the shoes. And then there's a series that has slippers. Okay. So that is the easiest way that I have been able to determine differences in the series. So there's 2 different sets of 6. Okay. So I'll show you each one, and how we're going to claim these, if anybody's interested in them, is by color. Okay. So the first one here, we're calling yellow. All right. And she's a shoe gal. All right. And she's got a little umbrella and a little pink teddy bear. The one that I have in my personal collection is a shoe gal, and she is sweeping with a broom. Okay. And we'll turn her to the back. So these are all highly detailed. This one does not have a foil sticker on the bottom. All right. Number 2 is going to be green. She is a slipper gal, and she has little polka dots on her dress. And it does have, this one has probably the most crazing on it out of the bunch. Most of it is evident here on the back. Okay. But she has baked a little cake, which I love that. Super cute with her. So that one's green. Then the next one is blue. This is the only one I've ever had in like 12 years of vintage is this one, the blue one here. And she has a little suitcase. She's going on a weekend getaway. She is a shoe gal and has just little polka dots on her dress. All right, that one's blue. Then we have red here. She's got a little, I think it's supposed to be a mirror, actually, that she is holding. And she is a slipper gal. All right. She does have a little bit of cold paint loss on the back there. All right, but that's it. I really like her. And then the last one I'm calling pink. She is a shoe gal, and she's ready to deliver the happy mail. She's got all the presents she's bringing to somebody's party, and she's got pink and little pink polka dots. All right, so that is all 5. This one does have a foil sticker. Red has a foil sticker. Blue does not. Green has a foil sticker, and yellow does not. All right, so I'm going to count them down. There are more to collect, obviously, you could get both series complete. They're just adorable. I love them. They do all measure 4 inches tall by about 2 1/4 inches wide. Miss Debbie's got the high bid right now at 14. This is for choice. So we are going to claim by color when we get there. So as we count it down, keep in mind which ones that you are interested in. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, I've never had one of these nor seen one
I
ever.
could not believe that. We went through the big antique malls in Des Moines, Des Moines, Iowa, and
right
in Omaha, Nebraska, and that's where I found all of them.
Got to be a Midwest.
Armadillos. It was actually kind of comical because I ran across some of the other ones again. I was like, well, I already got this one. It was just, I couldn't believe how many were there. It was crazy. Okay. I see Shannon had a 16, but Debbie had a just in case a 36. So for 17, Debbie, let me know. Green with the cake, yellow with the bear, blue with the suitcase, red with the mirror, or pink with the presents, or a combination. Let me know. And then on deck is going to be Shannon, and then Susan had the first 15, and then Aaron. Blue and pink. All right, so these are the 2 that Debbie is going to take. Thank you so very much. Blue and pink are gone, so we have green, yellow, and red left. Shannon, were any of those the ones that you were interested in? Let me know. Green, yellow, or red. Green, yellow, or red. And then Susan will get next. Okay. Shannon's passing, wanted pink. Susan's also passing, wanted pink. Aaron, are any of these colors ones that you would like?
That
usually don't bring this many for choice, but
that red one would be great for next year's Valentine's Day. I love the one with the little teddy bear. That would be so good in your Easter. And the cake, that's good year round, the little baker.
And if Aaron passes, we'll go back to MJ.
My gosh, I got to keep my eyes out to see if I ever find any of these around here.
I never see these. I really don't.
Forever.
And my sweeping girl I bought from somebody on Instagram many years ago. Any slippers? Yes, green and red are both slipper gals, and yellow is shoes.
Wonder what the significance is in the difference of the shoes.
I think it's the activities. I think the slipper ones were supposed to be like household.
Gotcha. Okay, and the shoes were.
I think. Okay. Aaron's going to take green and red. Okay, you got it. And it's going to go back to MJ, all the way up to MJ for the yellow with the teddy bear. MJ, just let me know in the chat if you want that, and I will get Jason started. Thank you all so much.
$20, Amy, and somebody woke up. He's behind you.
Teddy bear was the first one. Wait. Oh, Debbie has it. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yes, somebody.
I think Debbie has the teddy bear one. I think that's what she was saying.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, MJ says yes for the bear. You got it. Thank you all. All right, Jason.
$20, Amy, and Parmesan woke up and is chilling there behind you.
I see. I see.
$20, and I have a few things tonight that are what they are, but I was seeing past what they are. I was seeing them for more than what they are. So if we have any Disney collectors in the house, this is from the 1940s. It is made of pottery. I believe maybe even into the early 1950s. Now this, I could not find the company who manufactured it, but it was at least, it's not really stamped back here on the back. It could be Hall that made this. It also could be American Bisque. But this is one of the products that was approved by Disney to be made. So this is a child's bowl, and you would take the head off and you would fill the void there with hot water. What's neat about this one is there's still remnants of the original cork, so it does hold Donald's head in firmly. Now you can't go spinning this around. Gertie, I see you're 20. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 21 or more. It will hold it in place. So you would put hot water in that spout, and then it would keep the child's food warm, okay? He is in very good condition, but I was thinking that he would make a good trinket dish. If you guys are into Disney and into kitschy things, you could put this on your vanity, and you could drop your rings in here. You could drop your necklaces in there. Maybe if you wanted to use him as a dresser caddy, you could do that as well. Or maybe on your desk, if you really wanted to kitsch it up, so you're having fun at work, you could use this and put your paper clips or rubber bands. I don't even know if we use those things anymore, but you could divide out your desk. Maybe you're a crafter. You want to put some crafty bits in here. You could do that. He is in really good condition. He measures about 8 inches long, so he's about 8 inches this way. He's about 6 inches wide, and then from the top of his little head to the bottom, he comes in at about 4.5 inches. So it is Donald. He's just kind of flattened out a little bit into one of these bowls.
He looks like he's floating in a swimming pool.
He does. He does. So I figured he might be good in your summer displays too. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could serve food off of this. So if you wanted to put cold water or hot water in him now, I would probably recommend changing out the cork. But if you want to use him, you could use him in the summertime. Like I said, I'm trying to think beyond of what it is. You could put your olives, your cherries, anything in for your cocktails and do something really kitschy with him. Plus, he's this periwinkle blue, and I think he would look great in the summertime. So he has really fun detail. There are no chips or cracks. If you enjoy the blue one here, you can collect. I think they made 1 or 2 other color ones. But again, this is a child bowl. Remember, his head does sit in here, but you can move it around. But if you tilt it forward, you're going to want to hold it in. That cork is a little dry. So I wouldn't recommend putting his head in and then flipping it upside down because his head will fall out. So here's his little feetsies. His little arms are holding the side of the bowl. And again, this would have been a child's dish. And you would have filled this with warm water, and then it would have kept Junior or Missy's food warm while they ate out of it. So there's Donald's head. I just think this is really fun. It's really different. It's something you don't normally see in a live sale. And this is the first one I've ever had to sell. They're just really, really fun. And these do date to the 1940s into they made these through the 60s and then switched over to plastic. But this one itself is probably 40s into the very early 1950s. So let's go ahead and start a countdown. Gertie's holding it at 20, looking for 21 or more. And Gertie, you might want to use it just in case somebody wants to sneak in there. So 21 or more, counting it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're exactly right, Lisa. Absolutely. And again, I was saying that If you're into Disney, use this as a nightstand caddy, use it as a dresser caddy, use it to put your makeup in because you could clean this out. You know, if you want to use it as a toothbrush holder, there's the bid end. So Gertie, coming to you, friend. Thank you so much. Gertie, I think I sold to you before, but if I didn't, just send me your information, Gertie. Thank you so much. I can't remember. I'm getting old. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Usually, I don't see the character-shaped ones. It's just the round ones. And it has, like, I say Darcy rhymes in the little dish divisions. Yeah, that's the only one that I've ever seen. Okay, I do have a Kewpie item up next. What I can tell you about this, and it's starting at $30. It is a legit antique 1920s German Bisque Kewpie. Now, the little clothing somebody added later on. All right, I do believe parts of this have been repainted, not by me. Okay, this was how I purchased it. I did find this in Iowa. I suspect that it's been repainted because some of the blushing is a little bit different. There is a little bit of different color on the hair and in a few spots, which is why I suspect that the paint was a little touched up on it. Okay. But the arms are in good condition. So this one does have a frozen body, but does have the jointed arms. All right. Somebody made this cute little dress and I thought it was darling. Absolutely darling. Made out of a little piece of lace, and it does have like this little pink velvet trim that they attached to the lace to kind of tie it in the back. All right, it is marked Rose O'Neill here on the feet, and that's how I know that's a legit old one. Usually these are hundreds of dollars. I can't touch them. And they add a little squirrel button to the dress, just so a little cute plastic. These kind of buttons were like late 40s. These little character buttons, a little pink squirrel. I couldn't, even though I don't know how well it's going to focus. If you can even tell, there's like around in here, it looks like some of the paint was touched up to me and a little bit on top of the hair. It looks that way to me because I've seen these. I film them all the time. There's just a little subtle difference. I don't know if it's going to come in kind of right in here. All right. You can see that the blushing is kind of airbrushed on this side and see how it's just a little bit darker and a little touch up around the eye. I don't think it like takes away from her at all. They did a really good job on it. There's no like other chipping or any repairs to it, but I did want to make you aware of that. Okay, so I see Phil's in at 38. Thank you so much. It is a 5.5 inch Kewpie. That's another way that you can date these based on the size. Of course, they produce these teeny tiny all the way up to huge Bisque ones. But back in the day, there would have been a little paper made in Germany label here on the back. That is long gone. And I do have lots of books on the Kewpies as well. And we'll peek under here. You can see she's got kind of like some spotting, and I think maybe that's what was going on the face, and that's why they decided to touch it up a little bit. But I really think that they did a good job making her little skirt and touching up her paint. So I'm going to count her down. We are looking for 39 or more. Yeah, she is a German one. Yes, she is. She's not one of the later reproductions. She's a legit one. And I actually picked up another one that was the boy Kewpie, and he's in pristine condition from the same exact person. So that will be coming probably later on to another sale. But I'm going to count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yep, she's a 1920s gal. I have seen lots of these at the doll shows. They're really expensive, and she was a good deal, so I couldn't leave her behind. I really could not. My Cupid heart wouldn't let me do it. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. She has seen some things.
She has.
That's that permanent side eye. She's seen some things. All right. MJ had a 40, but Phil had a just in case of 80. So Philomena, she is coming to you. She's going down under. Thank you so much.
$20 choice, Amy, and I'm going to stick with some German porcelain. So $20 choice. I do believe these are probably 50s or 60s, and I'll tell you why. But it's going to be choice on these miniature Dresden German figurines, okay? So usually these have some kind of damage. So they do have an issue on the green one. But if you guys aren't familiar with these are called Dresden. They are made of porcelain. Their dresses are actually lace that they dip in porcelain. And then once they fire them in the kiln, the lace or the tool or whatever they dipped it in melts away, and then you're left with this porcelain, and then it looks like it's real lace around their dresses. So they both have Dresden marks on the bottom here, as you can see. Now, I did research that maker's mark, and that maker's mark, they started using that in the 1950s, okay? The little N, and it says Dresden underneath, and then there's a little crown on top, okay? So these are probably 50s or 60s. This one does have a little bit of damage here to the back of her dress, which all these normally do. That's the equivalent to the little, it's sort of the equivalent to the little made in England little flowers. There's always a little chip or nip. But I have to tell you that these are tiny. These are 2 inches tall. I have never found these kind of Donna Reed 1950s, like, you know, flower girl kind of going to a party kind of figurine. So $20 choice. They're in very good condition outside of the little bit of chip right here. So there's probably a piece that would have attached from here to here, which is missing. But I think it's at the right spot. You really, really don't notice it all that much. So let me show you how detailed she is. These are all hand painted. They did great details on the eyes and the mouth. They are both brunettes. And she has this seafoam kind of green dress. And then she has this applied buttery yellow flower. And they even added a little leaf. That's that great kind of detail. Some of these can go for upwards of 80 to 100 and some dollars. They're very, very collectible. And they're very hard to find in this good of condition. Usually they're completely destroyed. And these, like I said, are probably that mark they started using in 51, I think. And I think it's probably 50s or 60s that these are from. So this will be your first choice, 2.5 inches tall. She has the little chip. I couldn't find anything majorly wrong with the one in the blue. So there you can see how detailed she is. She also has the little yellow flower that is applied to the porcelain. And then she has all this great detail all the way around. And look how they bustled the back of her dress. And that mimics this big, great little kitschy bow on her. So, and she also has the maker's mark in here as well. This is Dresden, and it does have the little N, and they didn't get it stamped all the way, but right above on the top, that is part of the crown. So if you guys do a research, Dresden porcelain has been around for centuries. They've changed how they make it, but this is just a great, fun little collectible, and I do believe these are from the 50s or the 60s. So you'll have a choice. We're looking for 21 or more. You'll have a choice between the blue one, which is in very good condition. I can't say 100% that there isn't a little piece missing here or there. It's kind of like spaghetti on the 1950s, you know, Japan ceramics. You can't guarantee that there's not a little piece of spaghetti missing, but she looks like there's nothing missing. No damage to those arms. And again, I think there's only been 1 or 2 recently on eBay in this kind of sculpt. Then you have the seafoam green one. She does have a piece that I'm pretty certain, because they would have continued this lace right here. And it is a little sharp here. So I do believe some of it did get a little chipped off. So let's start a countdown. We're looking for 21 or more. It is on choice between the green or the blue one. And again, these are probably 50s or 60s. They're made in probably, I guess, yes, it would have been West Germany. It wouldn't have been a U.S. zone then. It would have been West Germany. And they are German porcelain. So just in case for active bidders, so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I thought they had very spring style colors. I thought they'd look great in with your spring decor all year. They'd make great little cake toppers, maybe if you wanted to use them for a little girl's birthday, or just add them to your little miniatures curio cabinet. So thank you for the bid end, Karen G. So Miss Susan, did you want the blue one or the green one? And of course, you can have both. And if you just pick one, we'll bring the other one back for the recap. Susan, they're both yours. Congratulations. And they'll be packed in a box, So thank you so much.
In a box.
In a box.
Good choice, Susan. Keeping them together. Sisters.
Yes, right, they
thank
are.
Thank you so much. Okay. My next item is going to start at $40. And I usually don't pick up cookie jars or larger biscuit jars, but I had never, ever seen this in the wild, so I had to get it. It's not as large as some other cookie jars, all right? It's actually manufactured as a biscuit jar. Usually biscuit jars have a handle attached to them, so it's small. It's on the smaller side for a cookie jar. This is Lipper and Man, and I have brought some of the larger kitty pitchers, some of the smaller kitty pitchers, and some of the other kitchen pieces that go in this line, but I've never ever seen this. And it's in really good condition. There's no chipping, no repairs. There's just crazing present. Dusty, I see you if you're in the chat.
Yep.
There's just crazing present in the glaze. All right. And it is a cat. Meow meow, of course. Meow, meow. And I just love the glaze that they do, or how they paint these. It's just a really lovely, like minty turquoise green for the spots. And that's how the entire series looks for these. There's also dogs in the same kind of style. And they also did pink spotting for this cat as well. But I really, definitely mid-century. This particular line does date to the 50s. I love how they painted the face and the big old whiskers on there. I'm going to take it off. It is really nice and clean on the inside. Really nice and clean. It was filthy gross when I bought it, but it's really nice and clean on there. And usually here is where we have the issues, where the lid goes on and off. There's no flea bites. Nothing going on with that. And it does have the little pink collar that goes all the way around. There are a couple spots in the glaze that have kind of like trapped bubbles that you can feel them, but they're not chips or anything. That's just in manufacturing. There's a couple that are down here as well. It is just stamped Japan. That's how all the Lipperman pieces are stamped on there. I'm gonna get caught back up on the chat. I see a 45 from Livy and Rose. Thank you so much. And I see MJ. Thank you so much. And Nikki popped in there. All right, ladies. So both MJ and Nikki are in at 46, and Livy and Rose just pop back in there with a 54. I do want to show you the lid real quick. So there's a couple of those glaze things on the lid as well. But the pink bow, no chipping, no repairs. There is just crazing present. There is another one of those captured bubbles right there. Here's where another issue is doing that lid back on and off. No chipping on there either. And really nice condition. Sometimes I run across these pieces and they're in terrible condition. But this is very, very nice. Measurement real quick before I count it down is 7 inches tall and 6.5 inches wide at the ear span.
I love
there. I love those wide little kitty ears. All right, I'm going to count it down. Anybody that is bidding is welcome to do the just in case during the countdown. And we are looking for 55 or more on the Lipperman Kitty Cookie Jar. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow meow. Bid end. All right. Livy and Rose, she's not playing around. All right. Here they come. I haven't seen Karen's bid end yet. There it is. All right. Bid end's in from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, activity there at the end. Caroline had a just in case of 75. Nikki had a just in case of 80, but Livy and Rose did have that just in case of 125. So congratulations, Livy and Rose. It is yours for 81. I love that so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Jason, I'll get you over here.
$25, Miss Amy, $25. They made these for a couple decades. I believe this one is from the late 40s or 1950s, and that's just because of stamping that I'll show you on the back. But I have this gorgeous, this is called a reverse painted silhouette, and it's a foil print. So what they did was it was a silhouette, so it was all outlined in black. They reverse painted it, and then there is silver applied. So there's a foil, silver, and other colors applied to the back. It's in very, very good condition. A lot of times these do disintegrate and some of the color disappears or the foil gets ruined. There is none to this at all. It is this gorgeous woman sitting here at her changing table or her dressing table. You can even see the great detail on her. They actually gave her a ring and a bracelet. You can see her perfume bottles, some of her other things on her table there, and then the two candles, okay? I do believe that some of these are supposed to depict Victorian eras, but I think this one is very, very maybe 1920s, 1930s. You can even see the flower in her hair, the way they used the foil in the background for the mirror. This measures just about 8 by 10. So it's roughly an 8 by 10. Back here on the back, I believe that this actually is the company, some of the insignia for the company. If it was earlier, I actually have one that will come to another sale. It is a little earlier. You can actually tell that the foil is maybe a little bit thicker and the frame and the backing on it itself is different than this. So I do believe this one is probably that 40s or the 1950s. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. Marianne, thank you. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Tracy. You can get this in different colorways. They did make some that she has a different colored dress, but she has this gorgeous red dress, and the way they went ahead and painted the details and then added the foil on the back, it gives it all this great 3 dimensions. So over here, look at the foil. You have these gorgeous blue and green flowers. The center is blue with some yellow around the outside, and then you can see the metallic come through of the green, and then you can see the metallic play there with the red. And again, it has gorgeous detail. Her face is very detailed. There is actual no paint missing on this. If these are stored incorrectly, sometimes moisture can lift that paint off. These look brand new. We just got these from an estate this week, and I have 2 others that I'll be bringing to other sales that are in just as good of condition. So again, this frame's probably definitely 1960s. If you wanted to change that out, you could. But I think it's subtle enough that it kind of keeps your eye on the prize, which is the picture itself. So, Gertie, I see you're 29, but Marianne was in at 30. Wings, we're looking for 31 or more. Again, it's roughly 8 by 10. It's in very good condition. It is a reverse painted silhouette. So first they would have started with the print and stamped it. So you had a black silhouette. They would have come in and painted it, hand painted it, and then they would have applied this foil to the back. They've kind of been doing this since the earlier part of the 1900s in some of these. And there's different kind of eras, and you can see different ways they did it. And just the way this one is with this style of foil, I believe this one is probably late 40s or the 50s. So we're going to go ahead and do a countdown. Gertie's Marianne has the first 32. So we're looking for 33 or more, and we are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So let's go ahead and start the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It's a very gorgeous depiction. It's really sexy. It's really pretty. This one's in really good condition. I think it can go with so many different displays, so many different decors. And again, you don't find them in this good of condition this often. So thank you guys for all the bids. There is our bid end. I see Wings is just in case. Tracy's bid, but Gertie held it tight at 75. She knows how hard these are to find in this condition. So wait, we had a just in case. Oh my God, Marianne had a just in case of 85. So for 76, Marianne, congratulations. She is yours. And Marianne, just if you can send me your information again. Gosh, I don't know the last time I sent something to you, or was it Amie sent something to you before? But if you could just email me all your information right down there. I need your full address.
You found more like that, Jason.
I do. I have 2 more that'll be coming to future sales. So, yep, I got it. It's for 76, and it goes to
Modest Irish Goddess. Yes.
Yep, to Marianne. So, Marianne, thank you so much. Congrats. We'll pack it well for you. Thank you.
That's awesome. The only ones I've seen like that are they don't have all that detail. They're way simpler than that. And usually like pastel foils and not bright colors either.
I have a good one for Easter. She's got Easter colors that'll be coming. So,
okay, Kewpie alert. I'm going to do my Kewpie doll in the box next, and it's going to start at 36. I've had these before, but I've never had this one in particular. I have had the little stripy jams. Never have I had one in the box either. This actually came from the antique mall where Miss Karen Kennedy has a booth, and I could not. I couldn't. So this is amazing, and I will take her out of the box and show her to you. She's really nice and clean. All right, and this is 1960s Kewpie sleeper in her original box. Of course, bonus cute little graphics. I will show you the box. It is a cameo Kewpie, and then little polka dot cube as well. So the box is in good condition. All right, it does have a little wear at the corners and where the box opens and closes. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to take Cube out of the box so we can look at her and I can show you what she does. All right. So I love the little paisley jams. They're just
this is psychedelic. Love it.
Excellent condition, super nice and clean, no funky smells. I don't really think she was played with at all. Probably she was originally strapped into this box, but there was no strapping left in there. And she does have her hang tag there as well. So the only thing that's jointed on this particular Kewpie is the head. Okay, you can pose the head, but the legs and the hands do not move. But what is also great about this particular Kewpie is it squeaks. So squeaker alert.
Oh my God.
It's a squeaker.
So good. Oh my God.
Really, I can't really tell you any issues with this at all. It is stamped cameo back here on the back of the head and the back of the body. Just really nice condition. I mean, the box is a bonus. I really like that it has the box, and that's probably how she is in this condition. But I would display her out of the box. I for sure would display her out of the box.
She reminds me of Laugh-In, Amie, like the Laugh-In, like 1960s era. Like yeah. She's
so the side of the box says her voice coos like a baby. So that would be the squeak, made of soft washable vinyl live, all sanitary, one-piece body with a swivel head, famous top curl, bright eyes, and mischievous smile, dressed in colorful flannel pajamas trimmed with pom-poms. So that's what the box says, and it does have this on the end as well with the number. Okay, so Cube, let me get caught up on the chat real quick. Oh my goodness. All right, thank you all so much. Christine right now has the high bid at 45. So Kewpie does measure 10.5 by 7 is the size of the doll. The box is 12.5 by 6.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so I will ship it inside of the box, obviously, but I will put some padding in there so Cube doesn't, move around. She's not going to party in there while she's shipping. I'll make sure she doesn't move around in there. All right, so Lynn's at 46, so we are looking for 47 or more. Glowy just popped in there with a power bid at 50, so we're looking for 51 or more on Cube and the original box. Okay, so I'm going to count her down. Anybody that is bidding is welcome to use the just in case if they would like. We're going to count her down now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Bid end.
I want pajamas in that.
Me too. The jammy game is strong with the QB. Okay. I'm trying to see here. We're waiting for Karen's bid end to come in. And there it is. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, at the end, Wendy had a just in case of 60. Lynn had a just in case of 75. But Miss Christine had a just in case of 90. So for 76, Christine, it is coming to you. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for your bids. I appreciate it.
I just watched your video last night and saw you find that. It was really fun seeing you find that at the kettle there at that market. $18 choice, Amy, and you aren't going to find these anywhere online. And these are extremely kitschy.
Oh my gosh.
I actually found these last year and then found them in my garage. I had them stored. I forgot that I bought them. So these are actually from a company called Cutler, and I'll show you where it's marked at. So it'll be $18 choice. These make great wall decor. They're very kitschy. They're these kitschy 1960s style dogs. These would have held children's clothing. So earlier versions of some of these hangers for different fashion, some were like celluloid, some were plastic, some were wood. These are from the 1960s, and these are made of a thicker cardboard. So they're in overall good condition. One has a little big, like a little bit of more of a little crack in the center than the other. So if somebody just picks one, the person who just picks first will get the one with the least amount of quote damage. So they are marked here on the top by the company. It's another creative gift from Cutler's, and you can see these are double-sided. So they are these fun, pinky, kind of salmon colored, fun, kitschy little dogs. And a lot of folks love to take these and hang these on the wall. So you can just hang them with the hanger. The hanger does recede a little bit down in, so you just have to adjust it. So you can hang them on the wall as decor. If you had maybe some child's clothing, you could put it on it if you wanted to. And again, these never lasted because these were meant to be thrown away. So Amy, have you ever seen anything like these before?
No, but if I died and came back as a hanger, it would be that.
I hear you. I know a lot of folks that come into Mother Tuckers, they do collect children's clothing hangers. So to find these,
would be really cute for an apron hanger, Karen. They
are. Yeah. They are. They measure about 13.5 inches tall by about 10 inches wide. So again, these are from the 1960s. I have two of them for you to choose from. These little puppers have these blue polka dots on their bows, and it's sort of a bandana that they have. So I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of like a bandana. And then Pupper's ears are hanging over almost like it's, articles like ladies' bangs that are hanging down. Very, very highly detailed here around the eyes. Very kitschy. And again, they are double-sided as long as I don't drop them. And they are made of like a thicker cardboard. I tried to research for a while last year, and then I gave up and put them to the side, and I just found them. And I thought they kind of fit, and they were just different. So they are hangers that would have held children's apparel. I don't know if they would have been meant to been left at the store. I believe that if you would have went to the boutique, then you could have taken these home. And I'm sure most of these probably got thrown away. So I'll just take another moment. Look at the mascara around this dog's eyes. You can see the great details. This is just a slight little bend or a little crease in the cardboard. It doesn't really hurt the integrity of it. I'm not sure if somebody bent that to get some of the clothing off, or at one point they did that. So again, two of these are from the 1960s. They are marked here at the top. If I can show you, there you go. It says another creative gift from Cutler's. I'm not sure where Cutler's was. I'm assuming I know that
it says that they're no longer in business.
They're not. And I did research that they did make children's apparel. So they did make children's clothing. And I do know the little bit of research I did. I couldn't find if they were still open or not, but it was a higher end child's clothing line. So if there's no interest, that's okay. We will bring them back for the recap, but they are $18 choice. They're from the 1960s. They are like a coated cardboard. They are two-sided. They are these fun, kitschy little dogs. And I think they would make great wall decor. I think you're right. You could put an apron on it and use it to display. But we're going to keep it moving, and I'll bring these back during the recap. It was a risk. It was something you don't normally see. So
I've never.
To you, Amie.
Usually the hangers that have shapes like that are wooden. I've never seen one like that.
Usually they're women's faces. I've never found any of the animals.
Yeah.
Like that,
yep.
So.
The women's faces ones. Yeah. Those I do see those, and they're extremely expensive anytime that I see those. Okay. This is different. Okay. I loved it the second I saw it, and I had to get it. I could not find any other ones that look like this. I do think that somebody handmade this and did some iron-on for the pockets. I do think that they probably took this head from another doll or something like that and adhered it. I've seen this is like a laundry bag. Okay, so it does open up. Okay, so this whole pocket here, you can see, is a big pocket, which is why I have seen laundry bags like this in this shape that has a very primitive head on it. Maybe some button eyes, maybe a stitched face, but I've never seen one with a full dolly head like this and little feet. She's got little feet. So this is why I think somebody maybe had a pattern to make the laundry bag part, but definitely spent a lot of time hand making the rest. So I'm going to show you. So it's a cloth head here that does have some hand painted details on here. These are actual bobby pins that are shoved in the little yarn hair here that are tied with ribbons at the bottom. This is kind of like a very soft velvet peach. All right, it does have a ribbon hanger. Here is the back side. All right, it's very nice and clean. I don't know how often this was used. Same velvet material here for the little feet there at the bottom. And I, for the life of me, can't find another one like that has these pockets like this, or what the pockets were used for. My best guess, maybe you guys know, maybe you had something like this. Maybe it was something for little chores that they had to do each day, or maybe to earn, some money for something that they did throughout the day. But I do think that these are embroidery iron-ons or something that were ironed onto the fabric. They're all different, the little pockets for each day. The Sunday pocket is just slightly bigger than all of the rest. But I like that they chose the cat for Saturday because it's Catterday. I love that. Does it hang from a hook? It could be a clothespin holder. That I have some vintage clothespin bags myself, but laundry made more sense to me because all the other shaped bags I've seen like this just say laundry across the front. So I just couldn't figure out what the pockets were for. They're all trimmed in rickrack. Just really nice. I thought maybe little toys or something like that could go in there. They're not quite big enough for like socks or something like that. They're not quite large enough for that. I just thought it was definitely different and adorable, especially if you decorate for your laundry room or for a children's room. I just thought it was super cute and unique for sure. I could not find another one that looked anything like this at all. So I'm not seeing any interest in this, and we'll move it along and bring it back at the recap, and we'll get Jason started.
All right, $18 choice, and truth be told, I miscounted, so we're going to do these as a choice. So they are similar. So it'll be $18 choice. So your first one is going to be some 1940s California pottery. This is made by a company called D. Lee, and I know that because she still has her original foil sticker on the back. So this will be your first one. This is sort of a planter. It's this gorgeous young girl. She has all the great details here outlined of her dress. She has this cute little kitty cat right here. She has a little flower right there. And I think you could use her as a planter if you wanted to, but I think she would be ideal to use as a makeup holder, a spoon rest, anything like that. That's actually her bonnet. So hopefully you guys can see that that's being shown there properly. So she has her little bonnet that has fallen off, and it has ribbon draped around her arm. So the back part there, which is the planter part where you could put a plant in, that's actually her little bonnet that's hanging down. So she has this great white pottery. She's D. Lee. She's 1940s California pottery. I love when they have their original sticker, and she is in very, very good condition. Great for your spring displays, great for your little kitty cat displays. And she comes in at just about 7 inches tall, 5 inches wide. So in very good condition. Look at those eyelashes. She's not, sometimes some of this stuff gets Rio Hondo vibes. This one we know for sure is California pottery, but it is D. Lee. So here it even says California. Let me see if we can tilt it here so you guys can see that fantastic deco style sticker on there. So that's fun. That'll be your first choice at 18. Second choice, they did a small series of these. I had a kitty cat one years ago, but we just found the doggy one, and he's hungry. He's got himself his little frying pan in his mouth. So when I did my reel, I don't know if you guys saw, it was very dirty. I've since been able to clean him. So the inside turned out really, really good. He is really fun and really kitschy. He still has part of his, he still has his Napco sticker there on the bottom. So he's a little Napco little planter. Now he would definitely make a great little valet for a wallet or to pop your makeup in or anything like that. And he is tiny. The significance that they had them holding a frying pan doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But then again, it is Kitsch, and it's not supposed to make a lot of sense. So, hey, John, good to see you, sir. The Napco dog planter measures 3.5 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide. No chips or cracks. He has these fun brown eyes. And again, he's got his little frying pan there in his mouth. I think the dog is very cute too, William, and he is in really good condition. He is double-sided. He is in blue, so he kind of matched my blues tonight. He is very clean. Somebody did have a plant in him, but I was able to clean all of that out. So he's a smaller little planter. He's not one of the big ones. I think they made him in different sizes. But I definitely remember maybe Amy had a cat with the frying pan.
There's like a cat that has a slipper.
That's it. And a deer. Isn't there a deer that has like a high heel?
Deer. I can't remember what the deer has.
And it's always weird things that they put in their mouth too.
Mm-hmm.
Like because I had the deer at Mother Tucker's once, and the deer had a high heel shoe. So how the deer got in the house and stole the high heeled shoe, I don't know. So
I don't know.
I don't know. No chips or cracks. Again, great 1950s, 1960s Kitsch. This one is Napco, made in Japan, $18 if anybody is interested. Jasmine, this one is probably, with that Napco sticker, this is somewhere between 55 and 65, I would say. Since it's abbreviated Napco, this one is probably in that right around 55 to 1965, probably right there in the middle there. So Shira is in at 18, so we're looking for 19, and it will be choice on the dog in very good condition. No chips or cracks, believe you me, even no crazy. This one here is 1940s. This one is definitely 1940s, maybe into the early 1950s. And this one I think is really unique because of the way the opening is. I believe that she could actually hold like your measuring spoon, or if you had like a long brush, you could put a pretty big brush in there. So this one, I don't know that I would necessarily designate her as a planter. She could even be a toothbrush holder. I mean, a lot of the toothbrush holders they made years ago were larger than a toothbrush, but you could even make a stretch there. I would put like a large comb in here and use her for that, or you could use her as a planter. And if you guys can tell, that's actually her bonnet. So her bonnet kind of flew off her head and is hanging onto her forearm there. And then she's got this cute little kitty cat, really detailed. She's all white, glazed pottery, but they did paint the little kitty cat gray. They outlined everything in this periwinkle style blue. They even highlighted her lips and her eyelashes. So Nicole's in at 19. We're looking for 20 or more. And again, it's going to be on choice between the girl or the dog. So let's go ahead and start a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. We're looking for 20 or more. Countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 20 or more. Napco 50s, probably 55 to 65, since they abbreviated it. Maybe more 60s, because 55 it would have been the national, the whole name spelled out. And she's definitely the 1940s. So there's our bidding. Thank you so much, Karen G. So Shira had a 20. Nicole came back with just in case of 35. So at 21. Nicole, you got first choice on dog or girl. Of course, you can take both. and the only other bidder was Shira. So Shira, you'll have backup on whatever remains at your bid of 20. So little pupper dog, there's the puppy. He is yours. Thank you so much. So hopefully, maybe Shira, were you interested in the girl? And if you were, you can have her at 20. So I'll watch the comments. Just put yes if you were interested in the girl. You could have her for 20. If you weren't, we'll bring her back in the recap. But I'll watch the chat, Miss Amy. You could have her for 20. Hopefully that's what you were going for.
I don't ever see those dealy pieces with the foil sticker. She says she's passing.
We'll bring her back in the recap. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. I have a Nancy Ann storybook doll tonight. I have a lot, so I'm trying to spread them out. I thought I would bring her tonight. She does have her box. All right. She does have her polka dot box. Now, there is some taping to the 1/4 of the box. That's how I found it. There is on the inside, it's the little cardboard insert that kind of holds them in place in the box. But she is number 180. She is a Monday's Child, Fair of Face, part of the Days of the Week series. So there's what I can tell, there's at least 12 variations of this particular Monday's Child. But she is the one that is dressed, it's kind of a blush pink. It's Ariana pink. Her favorite color, not baby pink, but like that Band-Aid pink color. And it's just a very thin kind of overlay dress. And then it does have like more chiffon kind of material there on the bottom. So she is 5.5 inches. She is the frozen body, but she does have the little movable arms. And I love this hat. It's kind of like a straw hat. I don't think I've found one with this kind of hat before that has the little millinery flower on the inside. She's a little blondie there, and it is tied on the back there. She does have the little painted shoes, of course. And this is a really cute series. I really like all of these. This one I thought could work as we're moving into kind of springtime. Because she's Monday, but she definitely, most of these, how they were, I don't know, for the series, a lot of them are just kind of general. And I kind of like that because they could work for all sorts of different things. But she's just sweetly painted, really nice condition. Her arms are not falling off. Sometimes I find these and their joints are broken. But she's in really nice condition. Sandra, I see you. Thank you so very much. Yes, Band-Aid pink. That's what Ariana calls it. So that's where I am getting it from her. So it's kind of more of a blush color than, bright baby pink. All right. So I'm going to count her down. She does have her original box there as well. So let's count her down. We're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, if you guys have your Valentine's out for display, anything like that, send us some pictures. We'd love to share and have you be part of our show for a community share. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Sandra had a just in case of 26, but Miss Debbie had a just in case of 36. So Debbie, she is yours for 27. Thank you so much.
$30, Miss Amy. And it's been a while since I've brought a true piece of mid-century looking pottery to Alive. So I thought I would give this a shot. It's a smaller size, so it's a little easier and more affordable to ship. So it is priced accordingly. There is a little boober down here on the bottom. Truth be told, you do not notice it when it's on display. So this is a pretty known sculpt by Hager. They made a couple different sizes. This little pitcher or vase measures 12 inches tall. It's reading very true to color. It's very mid-century. It has this speckling kind of splatter effect. It has some purples in it, some blues, some periwinkles. It's very, very mid-century. It's actually a color scheme by them I've never had before. but apparently it's very sought after and very collectible. So this would look good in your blues and your colder displays that we're kind of putting together here, you know, in the colder months. And again, it's a really fun mid-century sculpt. It's pretty iconic, Royal Hager. So I wouldn't call this necessarily your orange peel, because the orange peel would be more textured. This one is not textured. This is all kind of speckled and spattered. So it has, even if you catch it in some lights, it has some pinks that are coming through. You can see that back there by the handle. And again, this is the middle-sized one. They made one that was much larger. So it still retains its original Hager sticker on the bottom. I'm not sure what sticker that was, but I did leave it just in case it helps identify the age of the Hager. Although I do believe this is probably late 60s or early 1970s. And again, it's been a while. If we have some of our buyers here or viewers that are into mid-century, I think I want to make sure that we're bringing things that you're interested in. So I thought it's been a while. And this looks great in a display with your swung vases, anything mid-century. It's going to look great with the purples and the blues into Easter time, because if you put some pastels around it, it's really going to pull those colors out. So it's very, very clean on the inside. There are no chips up here to the top. It's very, very iconic Hager. We have one of these that when we're not decorated for the holidays, we have it in our living room, but ours is a turquoise one. So again, let me get in here so you guys can see those great colors. There are purples in there. There's blues in there. There's cobalt in there. There is some pink that comes through in there. And that's all part of their technique of their painting, including the way there's a little run right here. That's all, that's completely factory. That's completely the way that they made these look. So here you can see from the side, very, very mid-century, very iconic Hager. Hager seems to be going up in price, so I'm not able to find too much of it to bring to live sales. We were fortunate that Tina found that dish, that Cupid dish last week, and then she also found this at the same time. So again, it's priced accordingly because of the little chip down here that's on the rim, but honestly, it displays beautifully, and you don't see that unless you tilt it to take a look at it. So again, if you guys are just joining in, it measures 12 inches tall. So it is a nice size. It's not one of the larger ones. I think the larger one is 16 or 18 inches tall. And then they have one that's just a little bit tinier. So I'm not seeing any interest. I'm not going to hold us up. We'll sit this to the side and bring it back during the recap. But this is Hager, $30, mid-century. You can see those colors coming through, very tie-dyed, very spattered. A gorgeous piece of mid-century pottery. But if there's no interest, and I probably won't bring pottery for a long time then. So we'll just 86 to pottery for a little bit. But we'll bring this back for the recap. So over to you, Miss Amy.
Okay. Oh, Parmesan, what are you doing?
He's creeping in.
He's just lounging. I don't know what he's interested in. I have no stink bugs up here, so who knows? This is going to be for the pair because of condition. All right, so you're going to get 2 antique Cupid postcards. Okay, so I'll show you the first one. So this one does have it does have the postmarking here on the front, but it's the bluebirds, which I love. A Cupid is bringing from out of the blue bluebirds of happiness for you. It is signed Rose O'Neill down here in the corner. It does have a postmark of 1918 here on the back. Dorchester, Massachusetts. Okay, so there's the back. All right, and the second one you are getting is from 1914, so a little bit older, a little bit harder to find these, and it's the Mercupes. I don't find the Mercupes very often, and this is a clever card, K with K's. All right, clever card. Okay, these are a little bit harder to find, so these are pop-out cards. So you were meant to pop them out and then bend over the top to form like a little easel for display. And this one does have some bending. You can see it has some bending and some wear. And if I'm actually feeling it, there is a tiny bit of tape right here. I actually didn't even notice that. So I do believe that it was popped out. It looks like it is all perforated. So I will kind of show you how, so that back part is supposed to meant to fold back here for a little pop-out easel card. But Mercupes, and I can't swim a stroke. Just so cute. This one is just a regular Cupie. Not so sure he wants to jump in there. But you can see there are some other bending here. And that's why I paired these together, because this one is in the greatest of condition. But for 1914, I still think, and this one was not ever sent or anything on the backside. There is a whole series of these clever cards that have the little pop-out scenes for them. All right, so this one's 1914, and this one is 1918. So you're going to get the pair. Let me get caught up. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you tonight. I'm going to get caught up on the chat. I know the Mercupes are just ridiculous. I'm going to count these down. It is for the pair. Lynn's in at 25, so we're looking for 26 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. I have no idea what that was. I'm going to have to go investigate.
At least there was no crash, so it sounded like a soft fall.
Something fell. I don't quite know what it was, but I heard it. So I'll get Jason started, and then I will go see what Parmesan is getting into. Never a dull moment with that cat. That's for sure. Okay, there's a bit end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Dusty had a just in case of 34. Sandra had a just in case of 52, but Miss Lynn had a just in case of 63. Sandra, unfortunately, your 65 did come in after the bid, and he was plotting Karen. So Lynn, they are coming to you for 53. Congratulations. Thank you so very much. All right, Jason.
$10 choice, and I have two identical games from Whitman Publishing, but they're two different style boxes, and the cards are a little bit different. So these are your Crazy Eights. They are complete. One does have a little bit of wear to one of the two cards, so I will show you. So these are games. They are supposed to have 45 cards. Each one does have its 45 cards. That also includes its how-to, its little direction. So these cards are very kitschy. If you guys are into these, you can use these to play the game, or you guys can use these, you know, as just fun kitschy ephemera. So he kind of is a clown, but I thought he would be fun. He kind of looks like a crazy little leprechaun. So you'll choose either between the green box. The green box has a little bit of wear. Or the white box. So I'm going to show you the cards that come out of the green box. This is what the back of the Whitman cards look like. Each box does have its full 48, including its rules card. So this is the worst out of any of them. So in the green box, that's how we'll claim them, green or white. There is wear to this card here, and then there is a little bend to that card there. But all of the rest of them are in very, very good condition. I'll show you some of these fun characters. You have the fun little, he's a little jockey. He's riding the fun little hobby horse.
Oh, fox.
The little kitschy fox. These are not only great just for the game itself, these are fun for the kitschy little graphics on them. So here, I think that's supposed to be a clown. Again, I thought he would be fun to use in your St. Patrick's Day. And again, they are going to be $10 choice. So they're complete. I counted them. I checked each card to make sure nothing was extremely damaged. Look at the fun knight there. He's smelling a rose, but look at the kitschy little bee up there in the corner. So again, these are playing cards, $10 choice. I believe they're from the 1950s. Here is your knight marching in. Look at the kitschy little mouse riding on the little cannon back there. Again, super fun. This game is called Crazy Eights. This is one of my favorite little kitschy cards. You got the fun little guy here.
Oh my God.
His banjo.
I don't think I've seen these ones, Jason.
And then you have the little kitty cat. She's got herself a little bandana. I think she's doing a little do-si-do there. So I know in other sales, I know years ago, a lot of folks were collecting these. These are fun. I thought at $10, these would be a fun little card of games to either play. You could repurpose with these. You could junk journal with these. You could pop these into your little flower frogs. And again, I'm giving you an example of each one of the characters. So each one of these games, either you claim the white pack or the green pack, they all have the same cast of characters, okay? Just the backs of the cards are a little bit different. So I'm sure you can date them by that. So, and then here you have this very, very fun card here. And he's I forget what you call the fella. He's the organ grinder. See the organ grinder with the fun little kitschy monkey on there too. So, and then finally you have the fun little ship captain, and he's got himself a fun little kitschy parrot on his shoulder. So
no, I haven't seen that set.
I hadn't seen these either, and I brought the cards last week, and they seem to have been very popular, and these came from the same exact estate. So I thought I'd give them a try at $10 each. You're getting the full set of 48. The difference is you have the green box here. So that's your green box. It has the two that have wear on them, like I showed you. Then you have the fun white box. Okay, so that has your jester on the front. Again, they have all of their rules. And then these are the backs on these cards. So these are a little different. They don't have Whitman stamped on them. They're more like your traditional playing cards. And I don't know that they are exactly the same because I don't recall showing you him in the green set. So some of these kind of looked alike to me, but you have this fun guy in there. So let me give a moment here to see. It looks like he is a different character in this one. So, and the way the knight is on this one is a little bit different. And this would have been your white box. So he is riding a different style horse. And this one here is this fun scarecrow. So he was not in the other set. So again, $10 choice on these vintage cards. It's hard to even find these. Hello, Pammy. Good to see you. It's hard to find these in complete that are complete. Usually they're missing some. So I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. We are going to bring these back during the recap, but they were $10. They are from the 1950s. They are made by Whitman Publishing. So the ones I'm showing you right now, if my camera wants to focus, these are the ones in the white pack. Again, they're in very good condition. I don't know what these normally go for, but I thought $8 a set was a good price. And then I had the green set. There's a little wear to the top of the box. And these are the ones that have the Whitman stamp on the cards. But we're going to set them to the side. We're going to keep it moving. Over to you, Miss Amy.
All right. I have the cat contained for the moment. He knocked over my guitar.
Gotcha.
I'm surprised it wasn't louder than it was. But yeah, it's fine. The guitar is fine. Okay. I have a $10 choice round. And
Amy, I'll be right back.
Okay. These are children's hankies. I have two. And they're both puppy related. I'm trying to show the right side. All right, so the first one is, it is getting a little washed out. It's pink. It's a brighter pink, and then I think it's supposed to be some sort of Cocker Spaniel, I think. And then the puppy itself is like a mixture of brown and darker brown kind of ink, and then the little green bow, the green eyes, and the little bone there at the bottom. Super cute. I think did I have a children's hanky last week? I think I did. These are great to frame or to hang. Quilt toppers. I've seen lots of people make quilt toppers out of this. I'm not sure if I could sew these because they're just so darn cute. The second choice, yep, this is the right side, is multiple puppies. You can see, and the background of this one is like a lavender. And this one has been into the flower pot and has pulled out, maybe he's friends with Parmesan. He's pulled out the tulips from there. And that one looks like it's gotten into the mailbox. And we've got all sorts of little pears that go around the center. Both of these are great condition. I can't really, did I measure these? I thought I did measure these. This one I see does have a little tiny, little small stain here in the corner. It's very faint. Probably where the sticker was. A lot of these that I have found have little foil stickers, and the adhesive kind of leaves a stain behind. Let me quick measure these real quick. They look to be about the same size. 9, usually they're about 9 or 8.5. Yeah, 9 by 8.5 on both of them. So the little pink background with the green puppy, or the lavender background with the multiple puppies on it. No holes, just that faint little stain on the corner of the pink one. I'm not seeing any interest in those, so we'll bring those back and we'll get Jason started.
$20, Amy, and I have a vintage wind-up toy. It's in very good condition. I believe it's from the late 1950s. You have.
All right, Kim. All right, I see the lag. The lag. All right, we'll go back real quick. I see both Kim and Nikki are in at 10. Sorry, you guys, the lag here. As we see it, and then it has to filter through StreamYard and YouTube. So that's why it takes us a while to see those things come into the chat. Okay, so for choice, and I'm going to count them down: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. All right. Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, my chat actually froze on my phone. I had to restart and come back.
I see mine is frozen on my phone too. Yep. All right, there is the bid end. Nikki, I did see you had a just in case in there over Kim's 12. So 13, let me know if you want purple or pink. Purple is multi-dogs, pink is the single dog. All right, purple or pink. And if Nikki doesn't take both, Kim, it will go to you. And I can just watch the chat, Jason. I will get you back going. All right, Nikki's taking the pink one. So Kim, if you want the purple one with the multi-dogs, just let me know. Thank you so much. All right, let me find where did that go in the chat? Up here. There we go.
$20, gang. And I have this functioning, working little wind-up toy. It is from the 1960s. It is this fun little puppers. And he has like mohair on him. And he's in very good, clean condition. It is made by the Rock Valley Toys Company. And it does say that it is stamped on the bottom, Japan. So if you guys are into fun wind-up toys, I think this is a really fun one. You can move the handle if you want to, but I will wind up little puppy and show you how he works. He is in this fun kind of blue. It is made of plastic, this fun little basket. So I thought heading into the Easter season, he'd be fun to put with your like kitschy wind-up toys or mix him with your Easter decor. He is 10 inches tall. That is how I measured it with the handle. So let me show you fun puppy dog here. He's in very good condition. They did give him some fabric details here, kind of silk or faux silk style. And then his little mouth are moved and he goes up and down. So the little wind-up is right here. And he works beautifully. So, well, he did work beautifully. So he squeaks. Hold on here. Let me really wind him up here. So there you go. There's little pupper.
Oh, my gosh.
And he barks. He goes down. And he'll come up and he'll bark a couple more times. And then
I never see these working.
I know. And then he gets scared and he jumps back down. And
oh, my gosh.
The fact that he works, I mean, he's just super cute. And, again, he does bark and squeak. You really got to give him a good wind up so he actually works and has enough, oomph to do it. So, again, really cute little wind up toy from the 1960s. I will show you here on the bottom. I want to make sure I show it to you the right way. You can see the embossing of, there it is, the company. It is, come on, puppy. Puppy, stop.
Rock Valley Toys. That's what I'm
Rock
seeing.
Valley Toys, and then you can see that it is made in Japan. So that's always our biggest fear with music boxes. I got to hold it. So it's our fear with music boxes. You don't want to wind them up too much, but then you don't want to wind them up enough. So he does work. He's in really good condition. He is like a tan, brown, little puppers. His little ears, everything is attached, and then his little mouth does open and close, and he does squeak. So here he wants to go again. I think he's really fun. I've never seen one of these before, and like Amy said, to find one of these little squeak toys in working condition, I just don't see it that often. So
a lot of times those got overwound, and then they don't work anymore.
Yes. The basket itself is in very good condition. I don't think whoever had this really played with it all that much. The little key here stays in it permanently, and it is plastic as well. But it's this fun little, I'm sure they must have made other little animals. And this little cute puppy dog is just super cute. He's got a little plastic nose there. I just think he's really highly detailed for what he is. And the fact that he works, I just think is such a fun toy.
He'd be good for Easter too, even though he's not a bunny.
Like I was saying, that's why I kind of held on to him. I feel like he has that Easter spring kind of feel. So if you guys put out some Easter baskets, I thought maybe he could just pop into your decor, and then he could surprise somebody. You could wind him up and play with him. So again, you see how well he works. What you want to do is you want to wind him really good. You want to get some tension on that, and then he really goes really fast. So Melanie, thank you so much for the 20. We're looking for 21 or more. And again, he is made in Japan, and he's at 1960s. He's kind of heading out of that tin style stuff. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, I think his eyes, I feel like his eyes could be glass. No, they're probably plastic. They're not cold enough to be glass. So there's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So Melanie, congratulations. Pupper's yours. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
That's so cute.
I love
Susan, yeah, that's the one that I usually see is the little kitten in the basket. And it never works. Ever. All right, my next item is going to start at $14. And this does have some wear to it. This, you can't find it online anywhere. I had never seen it before. Misty had never seen it before because I did show it to her when I got it. It has wear and it's been stapled here on the quarters, but I could not leave this. It's Scoodles, which I never see represented in this kind of way. I've seen Scoodles paper dolls, but I've not seen a coloring book like this. So I'm going to show you all the wear before we look on the inside. It has been stapled back together, so it came undone. It does have some wear at the corners. It does have foxing going on. You can see there's some more wear back here on the back. And I don't think I've ever seen a coloring book quite like this one before either. Date, it does have a publishing date here in the corner. It is from 1936. All right. So the fact that it's actually still like this is pretty amazing. So it has been colored in. All right. So it has a little story here for boys and girls from Rose O'Neill in the front. So what it does is it has colorized pages. All right. Here, and then the bottom, so that was supposed to be your guide on how you would color it. Okay, so that is throughout the book. I'm going to get caught up here. So like I said, there is some wear to the book, but oh my gosh. So that's the full color page, and that, you know, that was how you were supposed to color it. So I really like that. These, if you didn't want to keep this book together, that this is, I think, would be a good candidate for taking it apart and framing it and doing what you would with it. But there's just such adorable things in here. This particular, oh my goodness, look at the turtle dancing on the mushrooms. That I would frame that like in a second. I would. But there's cutouts in here too, if we can get to it. And the coloring is pretty good in here. All right, you know, whoever colored it did a pretty good job. They stayed in the lines. I'm gonna get caught back up on the chat. Look at the little frog, Frisky Freddy, for a good pup. Look at, there's Doodle Dog, and there's another section in here. Look, the little, she's drawing the little Cupid there. But there's, oh, here they are. It shows you how to draw all the characters. Look at Doodle Dog. I never see Doodle Dog stuff. It's just, oh gosh. I was on the struggle bus whether I was going to keep this or part with it, but I didn't need to keep it. So I knew somebody else would really love it. Look at that. The little sleeping cube.
Amazing.
So I'll just show a couple more. I'm going to leave some things unseen so you get some surprises as we go. Let's look at the last page here. Oh my gosh, look at
Amie, what kind of animal is down there at the bottom, sitting on the
That's the
chair? Is
ghost.
that a
Oh, I
bee?
can't remember his name. What is his name?
Is
You
that a,
mean the little guy with the
yeah, is he
wings?
a little flyer?
Uncle Hob. That's his name. I couldn't remember. Uncle Hob. Yep.
I don't know if
And
I've
there's
ever
the back
seen him
cover.
before.
So really cool. I had not seen this. I had to get it. So I'm glad that you guys appreciate it too, even though it's got some wear, but 1936, the dates on it, it's just cool. Okay, I'm gonna count it down. Glowy's in at 23. So we're looking for 24 or more. A measurement real quick, it is a little bit larger. It's 14 by 11. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It's actually not, William. Dusty already knows what I showed Misty. It's not this. I've had this a while. Okay. All right, waiting for that bid end from Karen. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We certainly appreciate you guys being here with us. Thank you so much. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. All right, looks like the highest, just in case, was Dusty Moose at 65, but Christine came back in there with a straight bid of 70 right before Karen's bid end. So Christine, it is yours. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Christine, let me know when you email me if you want me to do the same thing that I did last week. So let me know if you want me to do that again. I can. All right. Thank you so much.
$18, Miss Amie. And sticking with the storybook theme, I have this adorable box here. It is the Three Bears.
Oh my gosh.
You can actually see, I believe this is, well, I can tell you, I don't believe, but it is made by Avon. Okay. And I do believe that this is older Avon. When I had found it, I did a little bit of research at the time, and I think this is 1960s Avon to be exact. So not only do you get the fun box, it has little baby bear, and then it's abbreviated MB for Mama Bear, and then you have DB bear for Daddy Bear. So you get this fun box. It's in very good condition. Usually they're missing. You can see that it is bath soaps. So they are inside and they're in super good condition. So $18, you get the new old stock box, which I think is fun. If you guys collect storybook things or kitschy things, you could use the box as part of your display. And then you open this up, and then you have the original Three Bears soap in here on the inside. So to find soap anymore in unused condition like this, I don't find it that often. So you can see Daddy Bear right there. He's in really good condition. There's Mama Bear, and there is Baby Bear. Now, I didn't take any of these out of the box, but we'll do it live here, and we'll see what they look like. I didn't want to ruin them. I also wanted to bring them now to ship them because I wouldn't want to ship soap in the warm, summer months. So it's kind of like candles. So what's fun is they are brown. They're traditional little bear colors. So here's Mama Bear. She's in really, really good condition. None of this has ever been used. That's just a little, dry spot there on the soap. So again, you can see she came out of that slot right there. So for $18, you get the 1960s Avon storybook soap of the Three Little Bears. There was no Goldilocks. The little bit of research I had done back in the day, they didn't make a Goldilocks or anything. But if you guys collect, the books or the plush, I thought this would just go great with it as well. Let me nuzzle Mother back in there a little bit better. I don't want her to fall out. So you get the three soaps. They are made by Avon. They're in their original box. So that's what you're getting for $18.
What does it smell like, Jason?
Truth be told, they don't really have much of a smell at all. I think it said like a Cascade kind of soap on it. What is Castile? It's like a Castile bath soap. It really doesn't. It's not it really has no smell at all.
Usually the Avon,
If you guys have a sensitive nose, you're not going to have to worry with these. They really, truly, they have no odor. If they would have had a major odor, I would not have purchased them to resell. So, again, there is Papa Bear, super cute. I know that there's folks out there that collect the vintage soap. You have Mama and Baby Bear, but I think what sold me on the item was the original box. I don't think you find a box all that often. Look at those great graphics on there, the great illustration there. Look at his feet popping out of the bottom of the bed. He's got his slippers there. You have Mama there in bed. She has hearts. Look, she's got little hearts all over her bed. She's tucked in tight. And then you have the multicolored little comforter on Baby Bear. So again, I thought this was really fun. I know some folks that, online says 1954. So KB, so you say these are from 1954. Wow. That's amazing that they're that old. I thought they would have just been the 1960s. So 1954 unused Avon soap. It is an Avon production, New York. It says on there. Have you ever seen any of these before, Amy, in your travels? I know.
I feel like there's Christmas. There's Christmas soap in a box like that, but they're not that old.
But I thought
the ones I'm thinking of are from the 70s.
I know we have some bear lovers, and I just thought, how great would this be, if you did a little display with your 3 bear books. You could have something different like this. You could actually also pull those out and use those. They're your don't use soap, that you put in the fancy dish that nobody's allowed to use.
Bathroom soap.
But again,
I don't know if I could use the cute little faces.
Oh, I would never use these.
I don't think so. I would just put them on a shelf, I think.
I even thought maybe at $18, if you knew somebody who was into the 3 bears, you might want to maybe gift that to them. But my selling point was the fact that they were still in the original box. The box has absolutely no damage. Look at those graphics on the side with the multicolor, the 3 little bears. They are your fun little bath soaps, and they are on the inside. Peekaboo right there. But we'll bring them back for the recap in case someone wants to think about it. And KB said 1954. So we're going to write that down. Thank you so much, KB.
I guess I knew Avon made stuff.
They've been around. God, I think Avon.
Time, yeah. I thought that they started doing those much later. I didn't realize they made them that long.
I thought when I saw a set online, they said they were the 1960s. It doesn't matter, 50s or 60s. They probably made them for a while. So
yeah,
bring them back. Thank you, folks.
Okay. Karen says, please hit the like button. It's calorie free. I like that, Karen.
Karen.
I like that. All right. I have a little skunky poo, a little stanker. I love these. There is a whole series of these. So Napco did a series of these. Ucagco also did a series of these little skunks. And they do have the applied rabbit fur. So if that's something that you might be sensitive to, I'm letting you know now. But this one is just really cute. There's some grumpy ones. There's some funny ones. This one just says for you. And it has a little dried straw flower that it's holding. That is original to it. All right. And it is Napco. So it does have the foil sticker. Now, there is this one. Wait, which one is it? This one here on the bottom edge is a little sliver chip. And this one back here is manufacturing. This one is glazed over. This one's the chip on the bottom. This one's glazed over. It doesn't affect display or anything, either one. But there's little tiny flowers that are painted on the base of these. All of them have those little flowers. They all have a little different greeting there on the bottom, different kind of pose for the skunk. But they all should have the little applied fur. He's got a lot of fluff left. Sometimes if these were not stored correctly, they start to molt and over time. This, I didn't try and remove that. I'm not sure what that was. Some sort of sticker at some point in time. Maybe it was like a store sticker or something like that. When I purchased this was not where the price was, but that was there. There is some crazing. Most of it is on the tail part and on the base part, so the white ceramic, and a little bit here on the face. But I love these skunks. They also did banks in the same kind of style too. Measurement for him, he is 4.5 inches tall for Mr. Skunker. And I'm not seeing any interest in him, so we will move it along and get Jason started. We'll bring him back at the recap.
I'm just waiting for the lag, Amy, but $22 if anybody is interested. Usually you find these with Menchik and Goldman, but this one's actually Victor Goldman, and it is the measuring cups that stack and make a beehive with a bee. Okay, so they're starting only at $22 because one of them has a small little chip right here there on the base, okay? But if you stack them and you put it behind the bottom B, you do not see it. You have to look really, really hard. So $22 if anybody's interested. If you aren't familiar with these, this is a series that they made salt and pepper shakers, and then they made these measuring cups. So here, I had never seen it. Usually they're stamped MG, but this is Victor Goldman Incorporated. I don't know if that makes...
I've never seen one stamped like that either.
I don't know if that makes these earlier or makes these later. So each one of these, the little B is your handle, and then they are your little measuring cup. So this one is your little 1/3 cup, and then they did make them in multiple different colors. This is the blue. They made a green, and they made a pink. So here is your top one, your smallest one, $22 if anyone's interested. Usually when you find these, the B's are completely broken off, but this one just has that one little chip. So there's your smallest one. And then here is the next one. This one is your yellow B. Again, I showed you it's stamped Victor Goldman. I don't know if that was before or after the MG. Then this one is your half cup. And again, if you would find one of these out in the wild, you could swap this one out that had the little chip on it. So where was the one? I'll tell you, the chip looks bigger on camera than when you're holding it. It was the half cup. I'm sorry. And the half cup I just noticed has a little chip underneath. So I did not notice that when I purchased it. So your half cup has two little boobers. I noticed that one when I purchased it, but I just noticed that one live here on the screen. So $22 if anybody's interested in it. You'll get the set. Again, these I don't see too often anymore. This is your 1 cup. And then that is where it's marked again to Victor Goldman. So here is your blue bee. We'll put them back together very quickly for you. Oh, let me give you a measurement. When they're all together, they measure about 3 1/4 inches. So they're your graduating, stacking little measurement cups. I mean, Kitsch at its highest and at its best, you know, I'm amazed these are even around because, you know, folks actually use these in the kitchen. So it again is your half cup that has some damage. Didn't notice the other chip. Wouldn't have probably bought it. And then this one is your 3rd cup. That is your green bee. So we have your colors are blue, yellow, green. And then this one is your little pink bee. And again, they're just so kitschy and so fun. I love these. I've had these a couple times. We had one in our...
I never do these anymore. I used to.
We had one in our collection, and we sold it off and let it go. So... again, if you enjoy this set, you can get them in other colors. You can also get the salt and pepper shakers that look identical to the beehive, but they just have one bee on them. So 1950s, made in Japan, ceramic at its best. Again, this is in the blue. The one does have some damage. The most notable here on the outside is the little chip there. But if you move it and you put it behind that one bee, I don't really notice it all that much. So $22 if anyone's interested. Again, it is fun ceramics, but we're going to sit it to the side and keep on moving, and we'll bring it back for the recap. I'm not going to hold us up. All right, Miss Amy.
Okay. I have a choice for my next round. It's going to be children's books. I have 2. Well, I guess I should switch the screen. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading my notes.
Okay. These are the 2. That I have tonight. They're both equally cute with animal pictures, and they're both from 1943 publishing date on the inside. Meow meow. I've had this book before. It's been a while since I found a good condition copy of it. I love the pictures in this one. This one is this is the Florence Sarah Winship illustrated book here. And both of these are linen-like, so the paper has a texture that's meant to mimic fabric. Look at the bluebirds. Oh, my gosh. So cute. I'll try and go quickly through these since I have 2 to show you. Little cat and dog. I love that together. And there's so much detail in all of these. We've got all the pictures that go around, all the edging and everything. MJ and Melanie, I see you. Thank you so very much. We've got Cock-a-doodle-doo and Tick-Tock Clock. We've got Buzz said the bee, and Tawoo says the owl. I love that owl. I really love that owl. And we've got Toot says the horn, Wind goes woohoo. And we've got the train and the ding dong for the school bell. And we've got Little Chick Says Peep on the back cover. That is supposed to be the back cover. It's not missing anything. All right, so that's the first one. This one, the animal pictures and rhymes. On the front cover, here we go. On the front cover, there looks to be a coffee cup ring there. It's not like super noticeable, but it is there. All right. So somebody was reading and then was having some coffee as well. Equally as cute, just different style illustrations in this one. Look at the squirrels and the peanuts. I cannot. I'll go through these quickly. These are great to put in the backdrop, you know, if you're trying to build like a display or something like that. These are both equally really nice condition. I'm not sure I would suggest taking these apart, but live your life, do what you want to do with them. But these are also great for framing. Look at the bunnies. So cute. Little chickies. There's the deer and bunnies.
That one's good.
Little goats. All very brightly colored. The pig enjoying some watermelon. The little ducks. Oh my gosh. Did that. Okay. Last page. We've got cows, little ponies, and the back is the same as the front. Okay. Both from 1943. Let me get caught up on the chat right now. Nikki's got the high bid at 17. This is for choice. And both of them do have a little writing on the front cover. I did forget to mention that to you. Both of these were from the same person's collection. So I think that's how they like kept track of which ones they had. Okay, I'm going to count these down. We're looking for 18 or more. They do both measure 9.5 by 13. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
The colors are very vibrant on both of these colors. I mean, both of these covers, not colors. The colors are very colorful on the colors.
I know what you're trying to say, Jason.
Good Lord, words.
Okay, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Nikki, your just in case did come in after the bid end. So MJ had a 19, but Melanie had a just in case of 25. So Melanie for 20, let me know if you want rhymes or animal. Rhymes or animal. Let me know which one. MJ's going to have second pick. Then it will go back to Nikki and then Angela. I'll see what Melanie wants to do. Animal pictures. All right, you got it. So you want the one with the dog on the cover. You got that one. Thank you so much. And MJ, if you want sounding rhymes, let me know. Otherwise, it will go back to Nikki and then Angela in that order, and I can just watch the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, MJ says yes. Okay, you got it. Thank you so much.
Pretty good kitty cat on the front of that. $18, Amy, and I have a vintage plush tonight. I don't know if you guys saw in my one video, but I did save this guy from the antique mall. He is a panda bear. I don't find panda bears all that often, so he is going to start at $18. I'm not sure the manufacturer. He does not have a tag anywhere. His fabric, his plush is in very good condition with no smells. You can see, pardon me, how vibrant the white is on him. He is one of the ones that is sewn, so he does sit very well. He sits like a fun, traditional little teddy bear. He does have his original little ribbon around his neck. If you guys want to replace that, you can. I kind of like them when they're a little droopy and a little tethered like that because that's the original one to him. The way he measures, the way he stands, he's 16 inches tall. He has those great 1950s, 60s plastic kind of googly eyes that when you move him around, they do move around. And again, like I said, he is very clean and his fabric is very, very crisp. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the sheen still on the fabric. Usually you can tell by how vibrant the sheen is on them, how clean they are. So again, I thought he would be really cute to add to your plush collection. Again, I don't find panda bears all that often, and he is not going to be that difficult to ship because his feet do sit like that. You can see the way they sewed it here he is one of those ones that sits on his own pretty good. So again, he's in very, very good condition. I'm not sure the manufacturer. I don't know if he ever had a tag. It doesn't look like a tag was ripped off. You can see how great the plush is here on his feet. And again, $18 is what we're starting him at. I think he's really fun. I enjoy finding vintage plush like this. I don't believe that he was a carnival plush. I think he would have been one that would have been sold in a department store. He's a higher quality the way he's
Jason,
made.
does he have those like metal inset Google eyes?
He has the little
outside.
The little wafers on the inside. They could be plastic or tin, but these are plastic eyes. So the little eyes are plastic. So I see Kathy's in at 18. He's probably 50s would be my best guess. We've collected teddies in the past. We've had a collection and sold a collection. And he is that typical department store style teddy bear. And he's one of those fun bears that I would put underneath my Christmas tree if I was staging it, with toys, like toys that the kids would play with. And again, when he stands when his feet are down, he comes in at 16 inches tall. So the eyes are not discolored. There's no scratches at all. His nose is in very good condition. The stitching, this is his original bow to him. And he has no smells or odors. Whatever he was stored in a place that had no must or no issues. So, and one more time, like I said, he does have a great sheen to his fabric. He's in really good condition. He is not filled with sawdust. He is filled with stuffing. So he is a softer teddy bear, and I just think he's adorable and in really good condition. So let's count him down for Kathy. Thank you so much. 19 or more. I have a panda.
Yes.
It has a vintage. See, I remember I brought a panda a long time ago. And Kathy, I thought for a moment that I did sell him to you. So it's good that he's going to get a partner. So let's count him down for you, Kathy. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. The plush is getting more difficult to find because they're going up in price. And when you do find them, a lot of the fabric comes off in your hands, and this one is like new. So he was well loved. So Kathy, he's coming home to his panda brother. Thank you so much.
Yay. Panda friends. Yay. I don't see panda plush as often as I do.
No, I don't see
a regular teddy bear.
Ever.
I don't. I see more figurines than I do plush.
Yes.
Okay. I have a Cupie figurine for my next round that doesn't need to include cat hair. Sorry. Okay. So this guy, he is made by Unesco. All right. And he's not as old as the other one for sure. He's definitely, he is actually stamped 1991 on the bottom. All right. And I'll show you that too. It's very tiny. It's not going to focus, but it says 1991 Unesco on the bottom. I can tell you that there is a huge series of these particular that Unesco did. There's also ornaments that they produced as well. But he is like a matte bisque Cupie. All right. So he is ceramic still as well. And he does have, it's very small. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it to focus. It's stamped in the body, and all of them have this. I found a couple of these before. It's stamped kind of right in here, O'Neill, stamped into the ceramic. So it was fired in. And just the cutest little guy. He's just in the cutest little pose. Now he's supposed to sit this way. Okay, and that's where the flat bottom is. But I've also found, because of his little Cupie wings, he can lounge and put his feet. Look at my feet. He can put his feet up in the air.
I like him like
that. There's no chips or repairs on him. He's really good condition. The only thing that has a little bit of sheen to it are the little black pupils for his eyes. He's just so cute. There's so many of these. I just don't see these. Every once in a while, I'll come across some of the ornaments. There's actually a Halloween one. There's one that's standing that has a carved jack-o'-lantern. And I've never seen it in person. So I would love to come across that one, and I would probably keep it, truth be told. Okay. Philomena, I see you. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 11 or more. I am. Feet in the air like you just don't care. Yes, absolutely. Party Cupie. All right. We're going to count Cube down. We are looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ooh, Tippy snuck in there with an 11. Oh, there's the bid end from Karen. Phil, your 15 came in after the bid end. I'm so sorry. Christy, Cube friend, is coming to you. Thank you, Christy.
You get $12. $12 and you're going to get both of these. I thought these were unique little kitschy style books that I had never seen before. I just noticed, thank God I was leafing through, a little youngster did write in one of these pages. Okay, but you're getting both of these for $12. These are, I believe these are from the 1950s. They are by the Lowe Company, so Lowe Publishing. And the wheels move on these, and they're really fun, different books. So this one here does have a page that a little youngster did write on, but this one has not only the milkman, but it is the hey, the hey diddle diddle dairy. It's the dairy company that is the milk truck. So I know this is more of a boys style book, but don't let the book fool you. This is very kitschy with tons of fun graphics on the inside. So you get them both for the $12. They measure roughly 8 inches wide by about 6 inches tall. So the wheels on them move. So the wheels do move, so they can be fun little toy cars. There is a little bit of wear here to the binding. The back on here actually lists the other wheel toy books that you guys could get and collect. They didn't seem to make a ton of them, but let's get into it and show you quickly some of the graphics. So on the inside of this one, it is the fun. Look at these graphics for the milkman. Again, don't let the cover fool you. These are very kitschy. They're very unique style illustrations that I had never seen before. So the depiction of the milkman, they remind me of, I guess, maybe the Love Children. You know, they did the fun figurines of the Love Children. That's kind of the little face that each one of them have. So for your $12, you're getting both of these books. So this is a little story about the milkman. Look at mom there rocking the heels. So she's rocking the heels. Again, these books are from the 1950s. Here's one of the pages that one of the youngsters colored on. So again, this might be one that you want to recycle some of these illustrations. Why do I feel like I looked at this before I brought it to a sale? I didn't think it had the writing in it. But again, these are the little story about the little sister and brother that learn all about the milkman and everything about it. They play fun, different games throughout the book. And then we'll get back here to the back. And there's that. There's one other page that had some coloring in it. Boy, I did not realize that it had the coloring in it. So $12, you're getting both of the books. So you're going to also get the fun little O King Cool Company in very good condition. The wheels do move on this, made by Lowe Publishing. Here is the back on that. It is promoting the other books. What I love is up here, look, you got the kitschy dog hanging out in the top of the coal truck. He's got his little trucker pole hanging out, ready to go. There is a little bit of wear right back here, as you guys can see, but the graphics in this are just as fun. So again, it's a story. This one is a story about a family. It's winter time and it's cold, and the family needs to call the coal guy to bring them some coal to keep their house warm. So the little youngster did write in there. Somebody who had this before me did erase that, but these graphics are really fun. Look at all these fun illustrations. Very 1930s, 1940s style coal truck. Coal man's bringing all the coal to the children. This would be a great little one if you wanted to open it up and put it in with your Christmas or your winter style decorations. Look at the fun illustrations there with the sister and brother. Again, I guess this was subliminal advertising to convince people to not only heat their homes with coal, like much did in the mid-century, but also to get yourself a milkman. Look at that fun graphic there with the coal, ironically, in the snowman's face. and then they're having a little snow fight. Here, the coal guy that brought the coal, he's getting into the fun as well. There they are heading back into the house. Very, very iconic graphics. Thank you, Nikki. I see you in at 12. No youngster defaced this one, just wrote in pencil in the front. So all the pages are there. And then here is the way back. Families happy, older brothers like we got the coal. We're not going to freeze now tonight. So that's a fun book from the 1950s. And again, you're going to get them both. So you're going to get the Milkman one and this one. Just remember, there are a few pages in here that a little youngster got crazy with the crayons. So let's do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hey, diddle, diddle. Dairy coming to town. And then we have the Coalman. I've never seen these before, so that's why I
had not seen those before.
I grabbed them. I thought they were really unique. So Nikki Moss, thank you so much, Nikki. Congratulations. They're coming to you for $12. And again, you get them both. Thank you.
All right. This is the last round, you guys. Then we will do a recap, and then we will get to our community share tonight. All right. So my last round is going to be for a pair of items as well. And I muted for a second because I was making sure. I didn't actually test this to see if it works, and it does. So this is the first thing you're getting. It's a little children's musical toy, and it's a little puppy dog. These did come in pink and blue that I could find, and I will play it for you in a second. But on the back here, I thought this was cool. It is made in Japan. It is stamp made Japan on the back, but it has the store sticker here on the back in pounds. So a UK price sticker here on the back for 3.35 pounds from Hamleys. I don't know how much that was, but it's cool. So it does work. You can hang it. It does have a little discoloration here on the edge of the string. These aren't easy to come by. I had seen this one other time. I had actually seen the pink version. It has a pull down string. So you pull it down. And the little eyes move back and forth.
Oh, that's fun.
It's kind of like a Kit Kat clock if you really think about it. Ding Dong Bell, is that the song?
Don't ask me. I don't even know the music boxes when they play.
You guys like are on it when like we don't know what the song is. I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. But good paint on the puppy dog. All right, so that's the first thing. It's just going to keep going. All right. The second thing that you're going to get, and they're puppies. They're both puppies, which is why I paired them together. Okay, I thought they were cute together. This is just a little handmade plushy pup. All right, I love the fabric on this. He's been actually sitting back here with his little stuffy friends for a while. Somebody sweetly made him. That's just going to keep dinging away. So the ears are just like stitched to the head. It does have like a little embroidered face and a little embroidered tongue. It even has a little embroidered collar with the little tag hanging down and little embroidered little feet and hands. And there's the back side. So this is it's kind of like a salmon pink with like darker green and lighter green accents on the fabric. I just thought it was super cute. And I liked the fact that the little puppy dog toy, they wanted to be friends and said, we need to live together. So the little plushie is just super cute. I just liked how it definitely has a handmade look for it. And I thought that they looked cute together. But we will go ahead and get Jason started. And we'll get our recap going here shortly.
16, and you're going to get both of these. So like I said earlier in the sale, I was channeling my Disney, my Small World kind of feeling, and I had these on the shelf, and I thought, boy, don't these just look like the Small World kids that are dancing down at Disney?
Yeah.
So for 16, you're going to get them both. I do believe they are made in Japan. They're these fun little dowels. The reason why I'm selling them together is I think she has a little bit of wear right there in her eye. So you can see there's a little bit of words are tough. There's a little bit of wear right there to her eye. You could touch her up if you want to. I'm not sure who made these. They do have a Scandinavian kind of feel to them, but I feel like they are more made in Japan. So, Courtney, thank you. I see you're 16, so we're looking for 17 or more. You get both. So you have the painted on the lacquered wood. I do believe they were attached to maybe a piece of cardboard at one time. Then they were taken off. I believe that's probably how they were sold. They have these small little fabric dresses on them. Here she has polka dots. He's wearing this fun little jacket with a belt on, and they're just dancing their little lives away. So they have yarn for hair, and then they have all these fun dowels. That's how their arms and legs are. So you get that one. This one's in very good condition, no paint issues whatsoever. She has a green little polka dot dress. He has the same kind of outfit, but he has more of a dark blue jacket. The other fella, his blue is a little bit lighter. So you can see it is these fun. They do have a very Dutch kind of look about them, Phil. They do definitely look like Dutch, but they do remind me of It's a Small World, like the little kids that are, throughout the nations and dancing. So here is his little hat. Again, they're these fun little dowels. They measure about 4 inches tall. So about 4 inches tall from the top of their heads to the bottom of their feet, and about 3 inches wide. So because the one has a little bit of paint wear on her eye, which it could be very easily touched up, you're getting the pair. And I just think they're really fun. Definitely 1950s, 1960s. Fun little kids. So let's count them down. We'll hold them up like this. They're so light, I don't want them to fall off my board. So looking for 17 or more, and you get both sets: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They could be, Tracy. I don't know. I just had a feeling they were Japan, but they very easily could be. They are high quality. They are really made. Again, you're right. They could be the Poland, the wooden dolls too. So there's the bid end. So Courtney, you're getting them both for 16. Thank you so much and congratulations.
All right, we're going to move into our recap. So we will bring back anything that did not find a home one more time, just in case. Wait, hold on. The dog is sold. Unless, what? William, are you talking about the musical dog and the plush dog? Let me know if I'm reading that correctly.
Okay. I think he's claiming, your dog.
Claiming the dogs. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. You got it, William. I will write that down. Okay, so we will bring the items back. We will give you a brief description and tell you the price. If you want to claim something in the chat, make sure to type in the item plus the price so that we know what you're trying to claim. If there are multiple people that are claiming the same item, we will do a short countdown to break any ties. It will turn into like a regular bid round at that point. And if you're bidding, you can use it just in case, just like a regular round. Okay. Jason, do you want to do yours first?
Why don't I do a few and then you can do yours?
Okay.
And then
I have 3.
I have like 30 of them. So.
Oh, you don't.
I have like 30 of them.
Do as many as you want, and then just let me know when you want me to go.
Yeah, because then if anybody claims this stuff, I want to make sure I write it down. So I'm actually going to change the price on these. I'd like to sell these tonight. I'll offer you can have them both. You're going to get them both for $20. So, and remember, during the countdown, if there's more than one person interested, we will do a countdown just in case it's still in play. So I'd really like to sell these tonight. You can have them both for $20. They are the very kitschy 1960s cardboard child hangers. They're from the Cutler Company. They had child apparel, very good condition. There is just a crease here. It doesn't ruin the integrity of them. So I'll sell them both for $20 if anybody is interested. You can just put dog 20, dog William. Do you want them to go with the dogs you got from Amie? Dog 20 if anyone's interested in those. I had from my choice round, my California Pottery, 1940s. It is the D. Lee Pottery. She is a super cute little planter. She has her little kitty cat. She even has her original little sticker here on the back. She's in perfect condition. She's in like new condition. That's her little bonnet too that's hanging off. Great for spring. Great to put your anything in like plants, but I thought that would be great to use as a brush holder. She is $18. So you could put girl, $18 if you're interested in her. 1940s pottery. Again, she has the original D. Lee sticker on it, which you normally do not see. So Glowy, I got you for the hangers. Thank you so much. They're really neat. I couldn't find them anywhere. So Glowy, thank you so much. Those are yours. I'll just account. It seems like we got into a heck of a lag there again. So she is girl, $18, girl 18. If you're interested in her, I had, boy, this was a stretch, but I tried it tonight. I had the Hager vase, very mid-century. It's $30. The reason why it's 30 is it has a small little chip right here in the bottom. But as you can see, it still shows some of the coloring coming through. That's how deeply they colored these Hager pottery pieces. So this is the mid-century pitcher or vase, measures 12 inches tall. It's the middle size. They made a larger one, and then there's a smaller one. This is the middle size, $25. $25 if anybody is interested in this. You can just put vase 25. It is in multiple colors. It has this speckling to it. So it has blue, purple, cobalt. It even has a little bit of pink mixed in with it. It's very 1950s, 60s. It would go well with some McCoy pieces that did orange peel. So if you're interested, you could put pitcher 25 for that. I'll do one more, Amy, and then I'll take a break.
Okay.
I had, well, if they didn't break, I had the Avon. I think they're just fine. Amy, go ahead. I want to make sure I didn't hurt the bears. So you go ahead.
Okay.
They split out of my hand.
Let me switch the screen. Okay. I had the children's laundry bag doll. All right. So that was the first thing. I could not find another one that looked like her. I do believe somebody used a pattern to make the bag part and then did their own thing to make the little head. It does have crushed velvet for the little hat and the little feetsies dangling on here. I'm not sure the purpose of the little pockets. I just think it adds to it. I just think it's absolutely adorable. This was 28, so you can put in laundry 28. These are even little bobby pins that are stuck in the little yarn hair on the little hand painted dolly head. So 28 on that, 28 laundry if you want to claim that. All right. And then the other thing I had was the Napco little furry. Napco little furry skunk, little stinker guy that says for you. He's brought you a little straw flower that is in his hands. A good amount of fluff left on him. There is a little flaw, a little chippy right there on the base, and this one is a manufacturer flaw. That one is glazed over. That little skunk was $16. So skunk 16 if you want to claim him. Skunk 16, and that was my recap because William already got my little doggies. So Jason, are you all right?
I'm ready. They're fine. Nothing happened to them. So the bears are fine. They were so it was so slippery. It slid right out of my hand. So 1950s Avon soap. These are the three bears. So you get the box. I did notice there's a little discoloration there in the corner, but you get the box, which I don't think many of them were around, and you get the three bear soap. So I was offering them at 18. I'd like to sell them, so we'll do it at 15. 15, you can put soap. You got your claim for the skunk, Amy.
All right. Carolyn, just do make sure to email me your information tonight so I have it. Thank you so much.
15, you can just put bear, and you could have that. So Courtney, I'll just wait a minute for the lag. 15 on the bears. I don't think anyone's going to take you on it here. So Courtney, those bears are yours. Thank you so much. What else did I have? I had the card games. They're in good vintage condition. They were $10 each. They do have some different graphics, but they are made by Whitman. So this one is your first one. This is your white box. Again, at least they have the tops and everything. They seem to be in good condition. So you get that. These, I think, are fun to, play because the games are complete. Or you could use these as package toppers. You could use them in junk journaling. So they're made by the Whitman Company. This one is $10. So you can just put 10 white because of the color of the box, 10 white, and you could have those. Then I have the same game in the green box, which these I think are a little older. They have the Whitman written on the back. This set had 2 of them that had a condition issue. So it had that one, had that. And then this one had a crease in it, okay? Let's see if we can show you. There is a crease. Trust me, there's a crease in there. So that would be green, $10 if you're interested in those. Green, $10 if you're interested in those. And I can't come down on the price in this. This was my Beehive measuring cup. This one is made by Victor Goldman, although I usually know that it's made by Menchick and Goldman. Jason, you said they were not going 10. They were not going to be 10. Did I say that they weren't going to be 10? If I did, Pat, I was wrong. But they're $10 a set. You just have to claim it white 10. I may have run my words together. If you're interested, it would be white 10 or green 10. These will still be 22. There's a little chip on the one set. So this one right here, and normally, folks, I don't bring the price down. That's rare that I do that, but I would like to sell through some things tonight. So there is a chip right here, and then there is a chip on the underside. So 22 if you're interested in those. Again, usually they're MG. These are the Victor Goldman. I don't know if that makes them earlier. I don't know if that makes them later, but they're the same quality. So this one would be Beehive or B, and you could have them for 22. Again, they came in different colors. They came in pink, green, and blue. And if you guys see anything and you watch this during a replay, please reach out to me, and I'll see that you can purchase it. Thank you guys so much.
Jason, before we go into community share, do you want to talk about invoicing and Sunday?
Yes. Invoices will be late tonight. Will be on Saturday. So they'll be later in the evening on Saturday. Tina's working at the store. She handles all the high-tech things like the invoices. I handle all the fun shipping parts. So I will be doing all my shipping on Saturday. We're also going to see a friend of ours who is ill. So we will be seeing her. So invoices will go out very late on Saturday. So they'll probably be after 8 o'clock. If you don't hear anything or see an invoice by Sunday morning, please reach out. But again, Saturday night, you'll receive it probably after 8 o'clock from us. Then Sunday, we're doing a shop with me at Mother Tucker's. It will be live, coast to coast. As long as you're subscribed to me and you hit the notification bell, you will know when we go live. We will be going live at 7 p.m. Eastern. We will offer up whatever you guys are interested in. So please, those things will be shipped separate from tonight's sale, just because I don't want to slow up my shipping. I'm going to promote the sale on my community tab. I think Tina already has the link up. Tracy, she'll tell you about the booth here a little bit, I'm sure, and how it's going in a moment. So we have the link up right now. I'm going to post a promo on my community tabs here on YouTube. I'm also going to post it over on my Instagram. If you guys are looking for anything specifically, please make a note. Be general if you're interested in kitsch, Christmas, glass, holiday. That way, when we go live, I don't want to take up too much time. I would like to get to the areas of the shop that might have what you're interested in, because your time is valuable, so is mine. So if I have an idea where to start, then we can get the ball rolling pretty quickly, and hopefully you guys can shop from the comfort of your home. So thank you, Amy, for letting me.
And if you haven't joined a live shopping from Mother Tucker's brick and mortar, if you haven't been to one of those before, I know you did a few of them last year. They're a lot of fun. It's really fast too, but you get to see like all sorts of things. It's a lot of fun. And I know between Karen and Kim and probably Ruthie and myself, we'll be helping out in the chat Sunday night too. So I can't wait for that. Myself, I will be doing invoicing for today's sale on Saturday as well this week, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So I will be sending invoices out on Saturday. I will send you an email when your invoice is out there with a link. Everybody gets a link in their email. And Sunday, I do have a special live sale over on Virtual Antique Marketplace. That will be Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. I have preloaded some things over there, some kind of kitschy, summery, flowery kind of things over there. I'll probably be adding a few more things in there. But if you have been over to Virtual Antique Marketplace, everything that's loaded up in the catalog is open for pre-bids. Even if you can't make the sale, you can set a max bid. It can bid up for you, just kind of like eBay does. If you can't make the sale. So I would love it if you guys came and checked that out at 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and then we can all shop together on Sunday at 7 at Mother Tucker's. So I can't wait. It's going to be a fun Sunday for sure. Okay, and Tracy, the booth is really good. We have been selling some things. We moved in February 1st, so we have been selling some things. We're going back Monday to kind of switch out the Valentine things into something else and maybe add a few more things in there. I will try and do like vlog updates when we do like a major kind of update kind of thing as we go along. But yeah, it's going well. Mama Pam and I are pretty happy. So I can't wait to get back down there and see what is sold. So I'm excited about that. If you guys haven't seen my video, came out on Sunday. So if you want to check that out, you can. So I appreciate it. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We are going to move into our community share for the evening. I do have 5 photos to share with you tonight. They are Christmas. We're still working through some from the tail end of last year that were emailed into us, and then we'll start getting into the ones that we got in January. So we're moving along, but if you guys, of course, want to send us any photos that you'd like us to share, here is our email. So you can send us in any photos of displays. Maybe you found like an amazing deal. Maybe you found a Valentine planner for 49 cents, like the boys at Countryside Antique Ball did. Send us an email at sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Just make sure to include a brief description with your photos so we know what you would like us to talk about. And if you want us to mention your name or not, I know I have seen a couple come in recently that they wanted to remain anonymous, and that's totally fine. If you don't want us to mention your name, just let us know all that information when you send us your email. All right. So we love that you guys are part of our show. It's so much fun to incorporate all of you guys down in the chat. It's a lot of fun to see what you guys do with the vintage. All right. So our share tonight is Miss Jacqueline Vaccaro. She did send in 5 photos. I don't think Jason has seen these.
No, they're all new
to me. But they're pretty good. All right, here's number 1.
All right.
Which is a gorgeous tree, absolutely loaded with vintage bulbs. All the pretty colors and the angel. I don't have any close-ups of anything. These were just the ones that she sent in. And she said these were her favorites. That was what she said about all of the photos. So lovely, beautiful tree. I would love to do a tree like that. I just know with Mr. Parmesan, it wouldn't be a good idea. No.
Yeah.
But I would love to have a tree like that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
The glass hurricane chock full of mercury bead picks. Purple. I'm seeing purple. I've never seen purple mercury beads. Have you, Jason?
No, I have not. This is good.
I haven't. I love that. I kind of want to make one of those and keep it away from the cat. I would love to make that. I see some pine cone goobers in the front of all of the picks, and then that wagon just chock full of little angel babes. And there's a couple Santas peeking out too. I love that idea. It looks like a little wooden pull toy, like a dolly wagon. I really like that. Yeah. I like that idea.
Joe, it might. I think it is. I know some of those more. He was asking, do we think purple is a hard one to find? I do.
I've never seen purple. Yeah. And then that makes me wonder, is there purple garland too? Because I've never seen.
Oh, there has to be. I have seen a strand of purple garland before. Yep. Yeah.
All right, here's picture number 3. We've got the little posable little, I can't remember the name of those little pose dolls that go at the end of your bed. Yeah. In a little turquoise shirt. She looks like a pixie. I like that.
Good.
And somebody made an amazing arrangement. I'm not sure if Jacqueline made it or she bought it from somebody, with all the pretty, I love the pastel colors in there. And then the little tree in the back with the ornaments. Love that too.
Is that a Buttermint's tin that they put
It
that
is.
on?
It's
I
a
thought it
Mrs.
was.
Lehman's. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
All right.
Good old Butterbits. Here's another little tabletop aluminum tree. And from what I can tell, it's covered with vintage corsages.
That is a pretty doggone good idea.
It's awesome. Yeah. And she's got mercury bead garland draped all over the whole thing too. I love everything about that tree.
Good.
I love it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anybody cover an entire tree with corsages. I really, really like that.
It's a good idea. Tina collects corsages, and I think I might do this with one of our small trees.
It's a good idea. Good. And then the last one, look at all the cookies. Oh my! Did
she break into Bill's house? Did she break into?
I don't know. Maybe.
She's running after Bill.
Bill's pretty stingy about his knee hugger elves. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I love this little centerpiece. All those happy little faces peeking out. Yeah, so much fun. So we'll go back through them again. I love that idea. I really do. And all the pretty pastels. Everything just looks so put together. I can see some ceramic trees peeking out of the back too.
If you were going to estimate how much the value of those picks are in that jar, how much would you value by today's? That's like $1,000 worth of.
It's some hundreds of dollars. Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Like
those purple ones have got to be. I don't know. But I'm going to be looking for some purple picks at the Midwest Holiday Show. Definitely.
I can't get one of those sprigs for less than $25 anymore.
I hardly ever see them. I have some really tiny ones that are like this.
Yes.
But if I do see them, they're green. They're usually green or gold are usually the colors that I come across. So
well, we know where they're at. They're all at
Jacqueline. Those were amazing.
That's good.
Christmas.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. Well, now we learned some things tonight, some things we didn't know existed. So I'm excited to look for new Christmas things. Thank you, Jacqueline, for sending those in to us. We love Christmas year round. Christmas is fine any time of year. So thank you guys again for hanging out with us tonight. Definitely, if there's something in the recap, if you're watching on the replay that you're interested in, send us an email and we'll let you know if it's still available. Make sure to come on over on Sunday on Virtual Antique Marketplace at 3 p.m. Eastern. Say hi to me. And then everybody is going to have a party over at Mother Tucker's. So that's over on Mother Tucker's Antiques YouTube channel. That's where he will be going live. So make sure you're subscribed to Jason's channel so you don't miss the fun on Sunday.
Please.
All right. You have anything else you want to say, Jason?
Guys, have a great Valentine's Day. And with Valentine's Day, please show some love. If you guys are not an organ donor, please consider becoming one. I just recently celebrated, or I will be celebrating, my 4-year anniversary. I had a liver transplant. So the least I can do is to pay it forward. I know there's a lot of people out there in our community that are sick. I know some of them are homebound. I know some of them will at some point be on the transplant list. So I know a lot of you have reached out to me and told me stories. I know a lot of you talk about it when I bring it up, that you are organ donors, and I thank you so much. It is a gift that you can give back when you're no longer with us. But if you are an organ donor, please consider asking somebody who you may know isn't one. Just ask them if they would be one. And it's the least I can do with the platform that I have to try to pay it forward. So hopefully other people can live on with a donor. So please consider becoming an organ donor. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So, and happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your evening and a good weekend, and we will see you on Sunday. And we will be back again next Thursday for Fantastic Finds at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all so very much.